Hello, everybody. Turn that off. And there is Karate Kid stuff. My God. How is everybody doing? It is St. Patrick's Day. This is my green. Am I being seen right now? I feel like I am. It's just delayed over here. I have had a couple shots and a couple drinks already. We have had dinner. We had dinner at like 3 o'clock. So we had dinner. We listened to Irish music. We danced the Hully Gully. And then we have shot. Well, I have shots and drank. I think only my sister did. But I'm allowed to. All I know is this is what I have left of the last one I was drinking. It's like about half. And then I got 3 more of these. And then I got all different flavors. I got a monster that I'm going to drink now because I'm getting wound down. I have a hint watermelon, my favorite flavor, and a frozen, I was going to say frosty cold, but it's also frosty cold, frozen bottle of 151 waiting on deck. So how is everybody? I see there's already about 15 of us in the chat. We're on a little earlier than usual. The last couple of weeks I've been jumping on like right before 8. I know this one is over 2 hours. And being that we are almost halfway to 50 likes and we might get into the next episode, I am going to start at exactly 8 o'clock. So we're going to start that now so I don't forget. I want to make sure because if we do the 50 likes with the episode, it's going to be close to 3 hours. And I kind of want to get to my rest tomorrow morning. This weekend is the last weekend my business partner's away. And I have to go early in the morning, like 6 a.m., to go shopping for the rest of the week at the arcade. So, normally, I just have to do my normal jobs. I have to do my normal jobs on top of the arcade shopping. That's why I got to get up extra early. So, does anybody have the timestamp? While I get the timestamp, I'm going to say hi to everybody. We got Jerome Grant. What is up, Jay? Amelia, Leading Blind, Colvin, Michael. I see Amy France, Bellarisha. Clever name clever name I had made previously. Right? It is an I, yeah. And my eyes are going crazy and I'm thinking that it's something else. And I punched the mic. I'm seeing a lot of the same and it's scrolling. I see Vero G. I think I said Amelia. Stream Elements. We've got Deranged Dragon. Hot Boy is so close. I've heard many people mention Hot Boy. Shane Barron. What is up? Surge 2200. Long may he reign. I see Jacques. Jackie's in here. What is up, Jackie? I haven't seen Jackie in a bit. Welcome back, my friend. And I think that's pretty much everybody. I'm sorry that happened. Wanna borrow my wolfhounds? That's something obviously not directed to me. 2:13:45. All right, everybody. We're gonna go to 2:13:45. I knew it was right around 2:13, 2:14. I just couldn't remember exactly what. Because earlier today, I'm like, let me see exactly where I need to go. I have the volume off, guys, so don't think anything is being ruined. To me, it just looks like a bunch of people screaming. But yeah, I was like, let me see just how much we got to do so I could orchestrate it. Not that I had to do anything out of the ordinary. I just wanted to prepare for a long... in my head, I had thought that it was like 2.5 to 3 hours, just this part. So I was like, if we have to do the 30 minutes, I got to prepare for like a 4-hour live stream, which could get difficult. I'm not paying attention at all, and I missed it like 3 times. Those of you who are watching can get a good laugh in, like the show that used to come on TV. 13:45. All right, we're going to pay attention, Jay. 13:45. Then we're all going to hit the radiators. We're going to take a shot. It was a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? I'm trying to pay attention, so I'm singing Mr. Rogers. That's my focus song. Ready? And we're good. We did it. I'm going to do it like that because I feel like I needed an extra half a second. Pour one out for Lance Reddick. Oh my God, that's right. The dude, JB. You see the shirt, guys. This is The Wire, the first show I ever did on YouTube, those of you who do not know. And I'm doing a show. This is no lie. You could see it during the reaction of Lex episode 2. I was doing the second half of Lex episode 2, season 1. And in the middle of the reaction, I looked at my phone and I go like, "Oh my God." And it like totally just like shocked me for a minute. And in the reaction, I found out Lance Reddick died. And in that reaction, I'm wearing the shirt. I was like, it's St. Patrick's Day. I want to wear something green. The only green shirts I have are this Yoda, which I wear way too much because it's like my green go-to shirts, is sports-related Boston Celtics shirts. I have tons of them because I'm a Boston Celtics fan. And Yoda because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. But I always wear those shirts. So I'm like, I don't want to wear sports and I don't want to wear Yoda. So I went with The Wire, and then Lance Reddick died. And I'm like, I haven't probably worn this shirt in a year. If you go look at my reactions, I don't think I wore this shirt in a year. And it's St. Patrick's Day, which is even weirder because The Wire was a very Irish, like bar drinking kind of show. They always were at the bar. They were always drinking, lots of Irish shit going on in the background. And it's St. Patrick's Day. The whole thing is weird. He was only 60 years old. He was a young dude. Bidet, and for the inevitable moment when I pass out, good night. Cynthia13, what is up? Pour one out for Travis, not his character. Actually, Travis was getting dunked on the whole first half tonight. Dunked on. Travis. Travis? I am having a Reuben. Best I could do this week. Been too busy working. 2:13:45. Pour one out for Lance Reddick, too. Travis, not his character, actual Travis was getting dunked on. Was he actually like basketball getting dunked on? I thought it was a joke when I first saw it. When's the next Farscape or Lex going to be up on here? Clever name I made. Patreon or YouTube? Because I just got far enough ahead where I'm likely going to have both Farscape and Lex edited up for like Monday or Tuesday. I'm on episode 3. I'll be doing episode 3 tomorrow. And Farscape, I'm on episode 12, I think. So I'm pretty far on Farscape. I'm more than halfway through the season. And I'm loving it. Even though it's very bizarre. Lex, so bizarre. Anywho, where is it? We are 4 minutes away. So let's get the timestamp and the clock up. We're already approaching 25 likes, guys. If we hit 50 likes, we jump into episode 56. So slap a like on it. Last week we were shy by I think 4. So we had the consolation prize of watching the sideshow reveal of their character statues. Doobie doobie doop. That's what I say. Oh, my screen just bugged out on me. Something must be loose with a wire or something. I keep getting a bugged out screen. My apologies. All right, we got that. What am I doing? I don't even know who I am anymore. Am I a person? Am I a person? Show door. I don't know. Honestly, guys, I told you many times. If you're wondering where I get my clock, I don't even know. It's some weird site that I use that just worked the first time, and I've stuck with it. 2. All right, here we go. 2:15. And it was 45, I think. 2:13:45. 2:13:45. 2:13:45. There's like a glare on my keyboard, so I can't see it. And I'm also drunk, and I'm also insane. I've lost my mind many years ago in a tragic theater accident. Yoink. And there's that. And I'm thinking we're going to get a battle map. So I'm going to put that there. And then we'll put up these little browser things in case people do anything. Are we good to go? Everybody could thumbs up because we're going to get rolling as soon as I get this up. And we're going to take a shot for Lance Reddick. And I'm going to find out what the heck the deal with Travis was. Oh, gosh darn it. Did I open this up the wrong way? Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm just going to redo it because I don't feel like changing the window. It should just work right here. Boop, start, boop, we're in. Okay. And there's the clock. All right, and we're in. It's still not 8 o'clock. I'm shocked that I was able to do all that and not get sidetracked for 5 hours. The theater, you say? The theater, you say? Previously on Fox Kids, the cast was just having too much fun at Travis's expense. Oh, by the way, Jay, we talked about this before, but I figured I'd mention it as well for Sunday. We'll be watching like just over an hour of a test of pride before jumping into the next episode, The Kill Box. Okay, whatever. I'll look at it. However we got to do it. He seemed totally fine like 2 days ago. He was on Twitter filming a video and making jokes. I am just learning about Lance Reddick. Love The Wire. Goddamn, what terrible news. He was most recently, sadly enough, I mean, obviously he really died, but he was in the most recent Resident Evil, which I heard was like one of the worst things like ever made, ever. So I hate that he was attached to like one of the worst video game adaptations of all time right before he passed. But I mean, worse things happen, like dying. So, I mean, that sucks regardless. It's not like it would have mattered. He could have made the greatest Resident Evil. And then for the rest of time, he would have been connected to that for greatness. Patricia, what is up? McGuigan, I saw some. Oh, yeah, McGuigan is here. La 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 la. All right, guys, we're going to take a shot. It's 8 on the dot. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. Everyone's thumbs it up already, so here we go. I got a chilled shot glass. This is for the great Lance Reddick. He has passed earlier. I don't know. Does anybody know exactly what time and how? I also was reminded that we lost freaking, oh my God, Omar. I like blanked on his name. We lost Omar, the actor who played Omar. I feel like that was a year ago, maybe a little more. It was roughly a year ago we lost Omar, who was younger, I believe, than Lance Reddick. So we lost 2 very famous, awesome actors from The Wire in the last year or so. So cheers to the great Lance Reddick. That's what started the channel. Literally, my very first video on YouTube was episode 1 of The Wire. If you go back to the very start, that was, I never posted an introduction video. I got drunk on football Sunday. The Saints lost, and I popped on The Wire, and I'm like, everyone says I should check the show out, and I just put on record, and ViewMasters was born on that night. So that was Lance Reddick, The Wire. I heard natural causes, 60 years old. Sad shit. Cheers. All right. Here we go. Now, guys, I might get drunk. You might see Drunk Jay. I hope you don't mind. 3, 2, 1, go. What is that? Was horrible, Jay, but at least it's synced up. It's synced up. I just did the 3, 2, 1 horribly. I apologize. You could all take shots at me later. I'll line up for your beatings. You could all take swings at me for my horrible insubordination. Matt, I can't hear you, Matt. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, we're getting together. All together now. No 25s to 20. All right, 17-15. We're doing initiative on the gigantic flying. What is it considered a Minotaur, guys? It's a Minotaur, but I don't know if I've ever seen a Minotaur with wings. That's what's throwing me off. But it's large. We have the incubus, the succubus, and a gigantic minion. Earlier today, this just happened. Yeah, Thordak. Oh my God, that's right. He was Thordak. I am a fool. He was Thordak. Long may he reign. That was the quote. I even knew what you meant and I totally forgot. In my head, I'm thinking like physically. But yes, great connection. He is the mighty Thordak right in like a month ago. In my head, I'm like visualizing like when have I last seen Lance Reddick? He's in the new John Wick, I'm assuming. He's got to be in the new John Wick. I have tickets. I pre-ordered tickets for John Wick 4 this Thursday. Opening night. He's got to be in it. Lance Reddick's the continental dude. Not a pit fiend. Those are devils. And way too powerful for them to fight. That's a pit fiend, right? Whoa, that's sad. R.I.P. to Thordak. Not a pit fiend. Too powerful. All right, so we got the succubus and the incubus. We knew that. What is this other large? And the incubus and the succubus are like 3 of them combined equals like this giant dude. Giant slit in the wall. I'm going to raise this a little. Like, I want to see it. Look at that guy. Let's see if we can block out enough where I don't get in trouble. Boop. I feel like I could get away with this. We'll get away with it. I have faith. Oh, and then as soon as I do, they flip the battle map to the other side. You bastards. All right, we'll go over here now. Every time it moves, I'll just move the thing. Well, okay, we're just going to play this game out. All right. Looking angry. So Jester flees. I have a feeling we're going to have an issue. I like the dude is saying a pit fiend would be difficult. I feel like this thing is going to be pretty difficult, especially having the incubus and the succubus, which we already were having a problem with. The foreigner. I just remember big as F with wings, LOL. And not close to a Minotaur, and way too powerful, not close to a Minotaur. I can't wait to hear what it is. It's obviously, I'm not allowed to know, or it would have been said. I want to know if it's the devil himself. It's literally the devil. He has come down to suck the life. I saw that Travis just got a natural 20. That makes up for his issues earlier this week. What is up, Chris Marks? Going to be busy if you keep moving the clock. LOL. I'm gonna move that clock. It'll keep me on my toes. It'll keep Jay, because we're having some beverages here. So it'll keep me on my toes if I keep watching the clock and moving it around. I feel like it'll keep me invested. Not that I need to be. I'm going to open this window, by the way, because we're going to hit the radiators. Radiators, everybody ready? Are we all ready? Hey, by the way, I haven't drank an energy drink yet, and I already feel like I'm hyper. Did Ninja? I didn't see Ninja Master. Where's Ninja been? Is Ninja all right? Ninja, calling all ninjas. Calling all ninjas. Do you read us? Everyone jumping in. 50 likes. We do episode 55, 30 minutes. We're halfway there in 5, 4, 3, 2. Should be there by now. The bracers, are these similar to the ones that we're dealing with in the Vox Machina? The bracers, are they not Divergent. The Vestiges. Is that like one of the Vestiges we've seen? Or is there other things like that? 26 to hit, 20 to hit. Both hits against Travis. Here we go. Let's see what this does. 18 points of slashing. Lightning damage. It claws with the power of lightning. Second one is 16, so now we're 34? What was that? 16 and 18, was it? 34? I think it was 18. He arced it through Ford, and Natural One attempted to hit Jester. That did not work. So Ford just got at least thirded, like at least a third of his life gone for Mr. Ford. And Radiators, everybody get ready. We're in the memory of Ninja right now. Ninja, if you hear us, we are smoking, we are checking our radiators in your honor. Everybody, Caleb's moving around. I feel like we're going to have issues. There are many vestiges, but Matt wouldn't just drop one on them randomly. It would be a long quest to retrieve one. Also read my last couple messages. Sorry, meant to say it is close to a Minotaur. It's called the Minotaur's what is that? Armanite? A pit fiend would be able to kill at least 5 party members per turn. Jesus. They're extremely powerful. 5 party members per turn likely. All right, so we got something like a Minotaur. I think it's pronounced is it Armenti or is it Armanite? I grew up with a girl named Armenti, last name Armenti. So I'm like leaning that way because I want, my mind wants it to be so. Radiators. Caduceus is up. Bane. So we can't use Bane because of Beacon of Hope. We can't have both. So there's the first time I found a flaw in something related to these amazing things that Caduceus does. He can't do multiple at once. I'm mixing all of my beverages in a cup. Just in case you guys hear it's Happy St. Patrick's Day. I got a happy shamrock, like blurry hallucination mugs. Like that's not dangerous while drinking. I already can't see it before I start. But I'm mixing everything. I just killed my 3rd seltzer of the day. I have my Monster energy drink that we're mixing in. There was a hint water already in it. I'm going to keep pounding this one until I have room for everything here. All right, that's it for this one now. The Monster energy drink is now emptied into this mug. I think for now we're doing all right. We'll have another shot in a bit for St. Patrick's Day because we have one for Lance Reddick. I have 3 seltzers in front of me and a bottle of Wild Turkey. Everything looks beautifully organized in front of me for us and our drinking drunken pleasures. What are we drinking? What are we drinking in the chat? It doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be green tea. It could be homemade moonshine. It could be green tea mixed with homemade moonshine. Hasted. You're like scurrying up. All right. Bo hastily running up to the incubus. Oh, wait, no. The incubus is the dude, right? The succubus is the girl. Succubus's face. My magical fist. I'm having some wine. It can't go too crazy because I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow afternoon. Don't want to bleed all over. I'm assuming pre-planned, Amy. What are we going with tattoo-wise? Natty Ice over here. It's referred to a Minotaur Armanite. I think that's what it is. Everyone's saying those candy apple suckers are dope. Oh my God, guys, I wasn't even on the right episode. What the fuck is wrong with me tonight? No problem leading blind. I would have probably not noticed. Green apple gin. Low constitution bitch. That's what we're calling it, says Bo. Constitution total is 18. All right, low Constitution modifier. And I'm having a Mike's Hard Black Cherry Lemonade. I haven't had a Mike's Hard in a while. I've been having Trulies. Honestly, mainly because Mike's, where I go, doesn't have an aluminum 40. And I like to drink out of like the tall boy 40s. And where I go doesn't have a Mike's Hard. They have Truly and White Claw and something else. And I can't think of what it is. I think it's Smirnoff, like a Smirnoff brand. Might drink some Apple Crown Royal later. Drinking a cola, zero sugar, limited flavor. Sorry, Jackie, I was mistaken. Armenites are from Fourth's Tomb of Foes, but the Minotaur version is a custom creation of Matt's. Both hit. 16 damage. I'm getting a medieval style glyph in memory of my late cat. I raised him from 3 days old and he passed away in August at 13. His name was Griffin. So sad, but so amazing and adorable. And I'm sure it'll go greatly. I didn't plan my tattoo as much as I should have. I mean, I don't regret it, but it was a drunken craziness that occurred. Drinking a decaf homemade iced coffee. Dunkin' Donuts brand. Living wild over here. This is literally the only alcohol I consume is the Mike's Black Cherry Hard Lemonade. I believe it is, right? Black Cherry Hard Lemonade? Hard Black Cherry Lemonade. I said it reversed. All right. Let's see. Is it a monster? No, it's not a monster. This thing is hardcore. Eldritch Blast. Thunderstep out of there. That thing looks badass. Are these custom miniatures as well, or is Matt finding something that's somewhat similar to his vision? Because I feel like at this point we're making our own custom miniatures all around based on the fact we are at the level of fandom we are at. I've got a couple I like, but I've got one on my neck from when I was drunk that I don't like so much. LOL. This is the only one I ever got. I got it in 3 parts over the course of like 2 months. And it was all in that period of time. It's the only one I ever got before and after. And not that I wouldn't get more, I just never got around to it, honestly. And I don't regret it. But I don't know. I'm not like, still like, I'm really happy I got this. I'm like, whatever. It's not as big a deal as it was, if it ever was. Stalagmites. Ford's turn is complete, but my next tattoo is going to be a name on my wrist. Occasionally black raspberry, but otherwise. Yasha is up. He just sang The Muppets, right? Oh, is that Fraggle Rock? Get your care. What is it? Get your cares away. Get ready for another day. Let the music play. What is the first line? I can't think of the exact specific wording of the beginning of Fraggle Rock. I feel like it's get your cares away. Let your cares away. I'm upset at myself. Uh-oh, telepathic bond. Look at Ford. Ford is not pleased with his choice. -1 to wisdom. 5. Yasha got a 5. Stops in her tracks. Oh, Yasha's going to go at us. Using the willpower of the guiding voice. Start attacking. Yasha is booking around the corner. I can't see. She has went around the corner. We cannot see her on the camera. All right. So now she has joined the raging lunatic Minotaur in killing all of us. Now you just let it go after Bo. There's value in running. So Yasha's coming up on Bo. Yasha's running up to give you help. But she doesn't realize Yasha's about to kick your ass. I love it. Hello, everyone. Ninja Master is in the chat. We smoked in your honor, Ninja. I don't know if you heard. We smoked in your honor. We're already 5 hours into the live stream. Now we're, I think, barely 20 minutes, roughly 20 minutes in a 2 hour and 10-minute live stream. Halfway to 50. Like and subscribe. 50 likes. And we do the next episode. He lives. We weren't sure if you were alive and well. Back in good old 1885. All right. The succubus. Not is attacking. The succubus. 22 to hit. Sneak attack. Fury. What? Fury of the Small? Fury of the Small. 31 from Not. 31 of damage. And it is a magical tinker. How do you want to do this? Not, I can't. I was like in my head, 31 isn't that crazy for it to destroy, but I didn't think that would be the case. We have taken down the succubus, or Not has, I should say. I had nothing to do with it at all. Guys, if you're jumping in, 31 people, like and subscribe. If we get 50 likes, we're doing the next episode. Sync up to the clock, and you can watch along. We don't have audio for copyright reasons. Yo. We have just destroyed, or Not has just really destroyed this poor succubus. The poor succubus was just having some fun. She was only 15 years old, ran away from home, and we just killed her. Yasha's ready to help out. Here we go. Yasha coming in to help us fix this situation we're in. Seconds ahead now. ViewMasters. So the basic rundown is Armanites. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right at this point because I didn't see anyone correcting me. Armanites are demon creatures from the abyss. Matt created his own creature based off of them called a Minotaur Armanite. Basically a flying Minotaur. Gotcha. One of my characters in an evil campaign was the son of a succubus and was trying to amount enough souls through context to kill her and take her place. So you are quite familiar with that of a succubus. My good friend McGuigan. McGuigan, what is up, my friend? All right. I feel like we're getting into enemy damage right now coming up. Like, Jester is up, top of the round. I think after Jester is the Minotaur. Minotaur. I went through this with Centaur World. I used to say Centaur, Minotaur, and then Centaur World got me into the right routine. Ah, all right. We're going against the rift. So she's trying to seal the rift. Oh, definitely. She could reach it, definitely. I don't know if it's sealable. Punish that slit. Oh my God. Punish that slit. No way. So she actually was able to do it. I did not think of such things. So she stopped from more things coming in. Clutch move, Ms. Jester. We would have had to deal with a lot of other things. Very brilliant. The pit feed. She called it a pit feed, but it's not. Oh my God. Jester is firing back in the face of. And then I run away. She is like a tenth the size of this Minotaur. I wish we had a name. I want a name on this big dude. Is his name like Bob? He's like the craziest, most deadly flying Minotaur we've ever seen. And it's like Bob the Minotaur. Turn ethereal. Womp, 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 womp. I'm trying to see where we're at. It's a very interesting character study. Being the son of a literal devil who charms people into selling their souls. I always dug the whole, like, devil went down to Georgia selling your soul. Like, you ever see the movie Crossroads with Ralph Macchio? Great little movie. Very similar to the devil went down to Georgia kind of tale, where he sells his soul to be the greatest guitar player ever. Very similar to Charlie Daniels with the fiddle. But I dig those kind of movies. I've seen tons of them, like Mr. Destiny kind of stuff, where you're not sure if they're the devil or they're like teaching you a lesson or both. Bedazzled. All right, Caduceus and Jester got something hurled at them. Make some noises in the back of your throat with a few clicks, and you'd probably get close to the demonic name. 14 points of damage. That ain't too bad. I just read Cirque and Minotaurs are weird. I don't know if that's right. Cirque? Not literally. I just thought of it this week. It's very interesting character study. Hellish Rebuke. Get it, Jester. Look at that angle. The angle of the shot is like over the back of the Minotaur with Jester running is amazingly awesome. That might be the best looking shot ever in the history of ever. Cheers. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We're at least 30 minutes in. Like and subscribe. Also, we have already broken 30 likes. 18 more, and we jump into 55. I think we're going to hit it no problem. I have a feeling we have 2 hours left. I have a good feeling we're going to definitely crack 50 likes this week. 7. Caleb's been pretty quiet. Caduce has been pretty quiet. So far, I feel like all right. Beacon of Hope is still up because of the glory of Caduceus' constitution. Bidet Cirque Net, what is up? Just arrived. Names are powerful. Same with the Fae classically. Although when it comes to demons and devils, you're unlikely to hear their true names. They tend to keep them hidden because you can actually gain a bit of control over them with the right spells, knowing the names of the baddies and the demons and the devils. Bolts of Fire. By the way, Braveheart just came out with a 4K HDR 10 remastered 7.1 Dolby Atmos edition copy today. St. Patrick's Day. That was a lot of words, but I didn't know where to stop, and I know all of them have a title or in the title. That and Streets of Fire. If you're a fan of Streets of Fire, amazing 80s movie no one ever talks about. Both of them came out in remastered 4K HDR today with Dolby Atmos. I think there was like a 4K version of Braveheart, but it wasn't great. I'm hoping this one is glorious. Braveheart's like top 10 favorite movie of all time for me. Streets of Fire is like a great 80s movie with music and stuff. All-star cast. Caleb is screaming to the heavens. The dog is over there sleeping. He's fine. In the middle of this noisy, hellish battle, our little dog is tuckered out. How many feet away is Caduceus? Let's all guess. Bo is on deck, everyone. Get ready for the craziest shit you ever saw. I'm just looking at something real quick to make sure that everyone is not going to explode. Radiant damage. We have to roll for radiant damage. Radiant damage. Calling radiant damage. 11 points. We're chipping away. I mean, we're gotta be like taking some percentages off. I don't think we're gonna do anything like too crazy. I mean, just the fact that we got rid of the succubus, I'm pretty pleased with. Hello all, and happy St. Patrick's Day. To those who celebrate, Emily Mary, what is up? I just saw, hi Emily, I just saw little hearts. I don't think I've ever seen that. There's like little hearts bubbling up by the chat menu. Oh, that's what was happening. I'm like, what do I hear in the background? I had the volume on my own video. I was just trying to check to make sure everything was like moving smoothly. And I'm hearing myself. Freedom! Would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance? Is that one chance? Yeah, it is one chance. I just want to make sure. Oh. Shield is up as Marisha punches. A total of 8. Marisha looked like she punched him in the face almost. Instantly gift. 90 feet. Bo goes 90 feet. The Naruto run through the chamber. Here I am trying not to quote Harry Dresden and people breaking out the Braveheart. I don't know. Who's Harry Dresden? Is that a book? I feel like that's a book character. I know I've heard that name before. I feel like he's like a private eye investigator kind of guy, book thing, dude, person. People, if you're coming in, sync your videos up to episode 55 and join us on Bo's Naruto. I know I say it wrong. I say Naruto. It's like Naruto or something like that. People make fun of me. And then I cry. And I hate everybody. And then I cry more. And then Naruto comes and he saves me. And yells at me for calling him the wrong name. Every man dies, not every man truly lives. Braveheart and Gladiator, I think, are two of the best. They're the easy go-tos, but I also saw them in theaters and grew up with them, so I feel like I have the right to admire and love them regardless of what anyone else says, except the Queen of England, who passed away. That's Dresden. That's what I thought. I feel like somebody's talked to me about Dresden. Maybe, I think my friend at the arcade reads the books. Don't forget to hit the like button, says the great Ninja Master, and he is always correct. Almost 35. We're 15 away. 15 away from greatness. And I don't know, Michael might still have a few in his back pocket. Some people have double accounts. He's stunned. Stunning. We got him. Oh my god, look, we hung it on his wing. Stunned on the wing. Just his wing is stunned. Stunned. What greatness. Kidney punch. Oh my god, what's his name? I used to do boxing. Oh my god, I'm so mad at myself. It's oh my god. I used to do shadow boxing and stuff years ago, like 20 years ago. And there was a video that would play in my ears and he'd go like 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, liver punch, gut punch, kidney punch. And they would do stuff like that. And that's what that reminded me of. And Boss Rutan. It was like self-boxing and stuff like that if you didn't have a sparring partner for the day. Because I used to like spar with people, but if you didn't have a partner, you could do this with your earphones. 15 misses. Boss Rutan. If you guys ever want to do your own self-boxing, self-taught boxing kind of stuff, it's great stuff, and it's mostly all audio. I mean, visuals would help, but you could pretty much figure it out if you have any sort of background in fighting. Harry is also hilariously referenced on the villain support videos. Barney the Sniper. What is up, Barney the Sniper? Never seen before. I like the icon. What is that? I can't really see what it is, but it's eye-catching. Daniel O'Day. Did I not say hi to you? I don't think I said hi to Daniel O'Day. I see Das Groove. I also saw somebody else. Did I miss anybody? If I missed anybody saying hi, write down below. And I love you, Barney the Sniper. If you're saying you love me, I don't know if you love this guy, meaning me, or one of the guys that we're watching, but we all love you, Barney. I will hold 2 Eldritch Blasts in my hands. In my hands. I'm going to take more of my energy drink. I have to drink it in steps. Otherwise, I literally get a headache and then crash like I'm going to die. Vote in the chat which one should I crack, because I need to add one to my beverage. We got lime, we got raspberry, and we've got ruby grapefruit. You pick. I already had a lime. Lime is, however, my favorite. That's why there's 2. I took 2 limes because I was already almost done with one, and I'm like, I want to have more lime in my life. But you guys vote. Which color? We got pink, red, lime, pink, red, or lime. Pink, red, or green. Keeps the rage up. Don't forget to like the video. Yes, also don't forget to like the video. We are 15 likes away from episode 55. I feel like we're almost an hour in. Yeah, like we're still maybe like about 40-45 minutes in. We got a bits to go. At least an hour and a half. I mean, we got to hit like a like every 10 minutes and we're pretty good. As long as we hit a like from here, a like every 10 minutes, should get us pretty close. Maybe a like every 7 minutes. I mean, like every 10 minutes is a little short. If I could shoot, I'll shoot. So Not is going to fire at the beast. Firing at the beast. By the way, chat, there will be a Focus J moment. Don't worry, I'm keeping my eye on the time for it. This episode, there is a Focus J moment coming up. I literally, in my mind, when I read that, dude, I thought you meant that as a moment where all of you had to focus on me because I was going to react in a crazy way. But the other way is I have to focus. And I will. And I will. I see grapefruit, a lot of grapefruit. Ruby of the Sea. Grapefruit definitely won. I don't even have to count. I don't think anybody voted anything else. I see only grapefruits. Anybody that voted is grapefruit. All right. Grapefruit it is. The ruby grapefruit has been chosen by all that is voted in the chat. Unanimously? Yeah, unanimously. In my head, that didn't make sense. What should I watch after we're done with this live stream? I'm thinking old 80s. I might watch Braveheart. Maybe I'll watch the 4K Braveheart. All right. Hey, everyone. Malamute, what is up? We just blew over 40 likes, like really quick. I was just talking about it 2 seconds ago, and we were at 35. We just blew through 40. I see no problem at this point in hitting 50, guys. We have done it. Now the goal is, do we hit 100? I'm not kidding. That's the way we hit 50. At the rate we're approaching 50, 100 is feasible. Because don't forget, now it's like we never started. We added 30 minutes back. We started 40 minutes ago. So it's almost like we never even started yet, or we just did. So we could feasibly hit 100 if we start rocking and rolling. Maybe I should start stripping, playing songs, having cats fly by, like jump out a window, holding the camera as I land on the ground while still listening and paying 100% attention to the show. I think it's possible. You only wanted me for my likes, Malamute. I love you for everything else. I feel like I've known Malamute for a very long time. Malamute, how long has it been? It's got to be like 3 years. I feel like I've said your name for many years. I would bank that you've been around for at least 2.5, possibly even 3 years. Ninja Master is cracking up like nothing I've ever seen before. FYI chat, less than 15 weeks to the crazy 70s. Who is Dix Oblivious? Dix Oblivious, that is a great name. Welcome, Dix Oblivious. Throw a like up. Help people out. We're going to get to episode 56 if we do. $20 would miss. All right, and then Caleb chills. Right now, I'm honestly not as concerned as I was when we started. Now that we have the stun in effect, and we've kind of gotten the idea, and then Jester closed the rift, preventing others from joining the battle, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. I'm digging the fight. I like the beastie. There's a focus moment coming up. What more could we ask for in life? No matter what, the end of the next episode needs to be live. No matter what, the end of the next episode needs to be live. If you hit 100, you will watch to the break, right? Yes. If we hit 100 likes, we watch to the end, to the start of the break in the next episode. So if we do 50 likes, it's 30 minutes. If we do 100 likes, it's beyond to the break. So it could be whatever that is. Sometimes they're an hour. Sometimes I've seen them be 2 hours plus. So whatever it is that week is what happens. It's the luck of the draw. It's funny if you think about it, because potentially the longer streams have the ability of getting to those numbers, and they're already long streams. But hey, It's all in good fun, and to get people to join us in our circle of friends on the chat. You must be live. It's been around 2.5 years-ish. That's what I thought. When is the new Farscape? Malamute, it was asked earlier. I just this morning, right before St. Patrick's Day dinner, I watched Lex. I can't speak English. We watched Lex. I can't even talk. I give up. I just said the same thing 5 times and keep messing it up in order of each other time. I earlier today watched the show Lex, episode 2, part 1 and 2. Then I watched Farscape, episode 9 and 10. And all of them are going to be edited this weekend. Well, not all of them, but one of each is going to be edited this weekend. So YouTube will get one by Monday, and Patreon will get another one of each in full by Monday. Farscape is up to episode 9, I believe, on Patreon. So way ahead of YouTube. I think YouTube's up to episode 4, maybe 5. I can't remember where I stopped on YouTube. But Patreon is at least twice as far. Lex, I'm about to post episode 2 tonight. But that's all. It's only ahead by, but it's part 1 and 2, so an hour and a half. I haven't even posted the second half of Lex yet for episode 1 on YouTube. So all of them are going to be way ahead. Because now Ted Lasso started. I got a lot of things, but we're doing work. I am such a Farscape junkie. I loved it. I honestly, if we weren't doing the live stream, I would have kept watching episodes of Farscape. Nothing against watching this, but if I wasn't doing this, I would have just spent the rest of the day watching Farscape. I was in that groove. I watched Lex and then the Farscapes, and I was like, I'll just keep watching them until I have to do the live stream. I love Farscape. It's great. It's a nice little escape. Your YouTube is like 3 years old. My YouTube, as of January, was 4 years old. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. January, I believe, 23rd, somewhere around there. January 23rd of 2019 was my first ever video. So late January of 2023 was my 4-year anniversary. I feel like I grew really fast in the first year or two, and then have like a nice steady growth of like 50 to 100 people a month at this point. Actually, no, I get about 200 to 300 a month. So I probably get about 50 to 100 people a week on a steady flow. But I don't know. Maybe because I started in pandemic, I was getting thousands a month consistently for like the first 2 years. Maybe I suck now. Maybe I'm horrible now and no one likes me except you guys because you've just been there since the beginning, and it's all my fault. I've ruined everything. So when are you finishing Bloodkeep? After we do the kill box, we're gonna finish Bloodkeep. The kill box is something the dude wants to do, so we're gonna use our next free day on that, but we will do the rest of Bloodkeep after that, just so we don't get too far from it and forget everything that ever happened all at once, which is the sequel to Michelle Yeoh and Short Round's movie. Can you guys friggin' believe that Short Round won an Oscar before Indiana Jones? I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult him. I don't pronounce his name properly. It's like Hin-Hae Kwan. I think it's like Hin-Hae Kwan or Kin. I don't know. That's why I don't pronounce it. So calling him Short Round is an honor. That's what got him to where he is today, being Short Round and Data. 2 of my favorite movies of all time. Literally 2 of my favorite movies of all time. And 30 years later, this dude wins an Oscar for a movie with a bunch of people from movies 30 years ago. Michelle Yeoh, Jamie Lee Curtis, Short Round. Who else was in that was 30 years old? There were so many old actors. What's the frig's his name? From Big Trouble in Little China. Stephen Yao? You mean Data from the Goonies. Yeah, Data from the Goonies won an Oscar, if you didn't know. On Sunday, Data, short round from Indiana Jones, Data from the Goonies, won an Oscar before Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford has never won one in his life. Ninja Masters, Puff Puff, yes, Radiators, everybody. Ratty-ators. I think it's Kim Hae Kwan. I feel like that's what it is. Kim Hae Kwan. But I always got to think about it, and I always think I'm wrong. But that dude friggin' won an Oscar. Saw that movie on the plane ride home from an engagement trip. Destroyed. I think it was a very good movie. I am honestly shocked it won only because I didn't think the Academy would get it. It's one of those movies, very kind of like Parasite. How Parasite, I was shocked Parasite won, not because it was great, but because I just was shocked that a horror-esque movie that was that all over the place would get the attention of the Academy. But Everywhere All at Once, it was such like an alternate universe, all over the place kind of movie. I just thought it wouldn't get recognized because it was like almost too confusing for people. Not like audiences like the Academy. I thought the Academy would be like, what is this insanity? Hot dog finger people? Let's vote for the pianist again. Because the pianist sounds great. ViewMasters, have you seen The Orville? I have seen one or two episodes of The Orville when it first came out, which feels like a while ago, because I feel like I saw it with my cousin when he still lived in Edison, which was like at least 5 years ago. It was pre-pandemic. I can't believe it's that old already, but I saw the very first two episodes. I thought it was a good show, but I never continued it. I never got into Star Trek. Not that you need to for the Orville, but I feel like it was that type of show, but with comedy infused. And I was just like, I feel like I need to see Star Trek to get into this world before I do Orville. That's literally where my mind was at. I'm like, I probably should see The Next Generation before I see the joke about it in my mind. That's what I thought. 2017, so it was about 6 years ago. I specifically remember watching episode one because my cousin lived in Edison, had his own apartment. We were massive Star Wars. He is a massive Star Trek fan. And he was like, you would love this because I'm a massive fan of the Family Guy. So he was like, watch this. It's Star Trek mixed with the Family Guy live action, so to speak. And I did enjoy it. I love Seth MacFarlane. I love that kind of humor. But I just have 500 other things I watch. 16 minus 1. You just missed it. Sam just missed it. Everything Everywhere All at Once was so good. I enjoyed it. Very good movie. I've only seen it once, but I reacted to it on the channel. If anybody wants to see it, it's on YouTube for free. You can go see it. It's on Patreon in full unedited, but I'm pretty sure I did a two-parter on YouTube, and you could see like a third of the movie pretty much. There's a good 20-30 minutes, I feel like, in between the two parts of Everything Everywhere All at Once. I watched it for the first time on the channel like a week after it came out. Well, like whenever it came out on streaming. And you can see my entire reaction. I was pretty choked up at the end. I think it was the closest I ever got to losing my shit emotionally. It was just a hell of a roller coaster. I vaguely remember that and Top Gun. Right around the same time, I watched that and Top Gun Maverick. Both those movies were quite emotional movies. It was also my birthday, and I turned 41, so maybe I was just, like, very upset at the fact that I'm now 41 years old. So I was like, my life is over. Tom Cruise is 86 years old and flying a stealth and still looks like he's 40. And I just couldn't do it. Yikes, that happened to me in the summer months. It strays away from Family Guy in space after the first season, and the third is very, very far off from that. It's unbelievably good. I did enjoy it. We're talking Orville. Would you be willing to add that on your Patreon? You don't need to watch Star Trek at all. It stands on its own 2 feet incredibly well. We're talking Orville, the good old Orville. If I remember, you got plenty emotional at the end of Calamity. Yes, Surge. Calamity was... I can't remember. I definitely remember I got emotional. I can't remember if it's up there with the ones I'm thinking. It was definitely... It's got to be top 10, Calamity. Definitely top 10. I'm trying to remember. Calamity was so much that I can't remember parts of it. I feel like we drank mightily during Calamity. $15 points. I wish we saw life meters. I feel like we need life meters in this one. Yikes, that happens to me. Would you saw that movie on the plane, right? I think I'm all caught up. I like that shot. I like the angle we got there. 19 hits. Oh, 18 lightning. Down. Caleb is down. I was going to say, we're getting way too battered. So Caleb is down. And the world... Liam, or Caleb, has advantage to death saving throws. Hit that like button, everybody. Hit the like button. We are down to an hour and 10 minutes, roughly. Hour, 15 minutes. We have taken an abrupt halt on the likes. We have an hour and 15 minutes. We only need 9 more. I'm still pretty confident we'll hit it. We need a like per 7 or 8 minutes. And I guess we're on that pace. Because we did have that jump. Earlier we had that jump where we hit like 5 likes in 10 seconds. So like the video, guys. If we do, we'll do 30 minutes of 56. I'm assuming we're going to finish this battle in the next hour because we still got an hour of this. And I'm assuming we're going to hit the likes to jump in. I've got another one once this episode's over. I want to comment but risk emotional spoilers. Calamity was great and a lot. I don't think you cried, but you did get choked up a bit. I did, yeah. Calamity definitely was emotional with Vandrin's son and all that craziness. Look at Travis. Travis is making the weirdest noises I think I've ever heard Travis make. What is he doing? I don't even know if he knows how he's making these noises. Matt looks... I don't know if Matt's trying to gather them and get them to calm down or angered by the outcome. Matt looks pissed off. I don't know if he's frustrated and mad that it worked. Cheers, everybody. I'm going to kill as much of this as I have to fill this with the rest of the grapefruit. So grab your drinks. In honor of the great Lance Reddick, rest in peace, and also St. Patrick's Day, we're going to take the heartiest swig of this you ever done seen. Even though I just took a hearty swig on my own. I thought to myself, we should probably do this as a group. How dare I? What kind of selfish bastard am I that I'm drinking in front of all of you and not offering a salute and a cheers to Lance Reddick? Those of you who do not know, the great Lance Reddick from The Wire and many other things. Vox Machina, the voice of Thordak, passed earlier today. I was told natural causes. Morphing. R.I.P. Thordak. Thordak. My God. Thordak. Cheers, everybody. To the mighty, mighty Lance Reddick. Bangarang Rufio. I'm pretty sure I drank enough to fit all this, and I did. I'm a magician. All right, we got another seltzer down. That's number 3 on the stream. Number 5 for today. I have 2 left. Which one we cracking? Which one McCracken? Vote raspberry or lime right now on your telephones. Don't really do it on your telephones. It won't work. I promise you. It won't work. But I mean, I guess it'll work on your telephones if you're on YouTube and you vote on YouTube. I guess it would work, but you can't dial it on a keypad. I'm sorry. Oh no, I didn't hear till now. Ninja, you weren't here before. We did a whole little shot in the beginning in honor of Lance Reddick. I had a 151 chilled shot poured in honor of the great man. I heard it was natural causes. I honestly have been doing videos nonstop and then went right into the live stream. So I didn't see anything yet myself. But yes, sadly, I mean, we'll probably know more tomorrow. But the news so far is natural causes. Only 60 years old. Crazy. Barely 60. I think it said his birthday's in like August, maybe it said something like that. But I think he's like halfway to 61 or something like that. Raspberry ninjas are wrong. Raspberry lime. Ooh, we're getting a split. Does anybody know if he got to finish his role in John Wick 4? That's what I was saying. He had to have, because I have tickets for it this Thursday. Just to, so you know, Surge, I think it was that asked that, Surge 2200. I pre-ordered tickets for John Wick 4 this Thursday. So he died earlier today. He definitely finished shooting. The movie's out. So, I mean, it's not out to the public, but it's already been out for critics, and they already did critic reviews. If you go on YouTube, there's already tons of critic reviews, and it's getting amazing reviews all around. I've not seen a critic review that was below excellence. Everybody that I saw was like, might be the best of the whole franchise. If anything, as good as the best. Amazing. John Wick 4. I have tickets this Thursday, opening night. 27 to hit. But the sad part is his spinoff might be canceled. Yeah, the spinoff with the Continental. I forgot that movie was so soon. Surge, I kid you not, I only knew because I saw Scream 6. My sister was like, last week, let's go see Scream 6, which I thought was phenomenally good for the first 80%. 3/4 was great. The last quarter was like, where did this go? It wasn't the worst thing, but I thought the first 3/4 was on par with the best Scream ever, which I think is number one still. I think number one is still the best. But I thought the newest Scream was as good as the first Scream up to about 3/4 in. Then it went down another road, and I was like, what the frig is happening? And everyone I've pretty much watched has said the same thing. So at least they had 3/4 down. I'm still in. I'll watch another one. I'm on board. Jenna Ortega is honestly a very good part of it. She's a phenomenal actress. And I love Chad, the dude, and the sister is cool. Randy's I think they're his nephews or something. They're somehow related to Randy. I think they would have been his nephews and nephew and niece. I think Vox Machina Season 3 is done recording. Oh, we're talking about, did he finish the voice of Thordak? Is that what we're talking about? I went on a rant for 52 hours and I don't even think I answered the right question. God dang. Guys, we're 5 likes away. And we got about an hour and 10 minutes. I know it said, we're done at 4:25. I think we're done at 4:25. So we're very likely to hit our goal. Did I see Nuck and Futz? I saw a Nuck and Futz name, but I don't see Nuck and Futz. Where? Oh, there he is. I made it, Nuck and Futz. I saw Nuck and Futz's name come up in a comment, and I'm like, is he here? How far from Caleb Widogast are we? That's the name of this game. That's my movement. Bonus action dash to Caleb Widogast. Caleb Widogast. So Wild Turkey. Are we talking Wild Turkey drinks? Because that's what I'm just drinking. I saw an interview a little while back from the animators. Lisa Pocky, I did not see you, my friend. What is up? Oh my God, we just shot to 47 likes. 3 more, and we're guaranteed episode 56. I think we're pretty much guaranteed. This is what I'm drinking shots of. I cracked it for Lance Reddick and had 1 shot. That's all I've had out of this bottle. 1 hearty shot of Wild Turkey. And all we have left is 2 seltzers, but I poured the grapefruit into this cup, which is to the brim with Monster Energy, hint water, and grapefruit White Claw. We're pouring out the potion down the throat, the potion down the Caleb throat. Lance Reddick is going to star posthumously as Zeus in the Percy Jackson series. I just saw Cocaine Bear, which I thought was a great little 80s gem. If you like 80s stuff, I think you'll like it. Very gory, very violent, quite funny. It's more funny than violent, but there's a lot of gore. And it was very 80s. Everything is 80s, 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 and I love that kind of stuff. So I was on board just for the music alone. But in that, Ray Liotta's in it. I had no idea. Ray Liotta just showed up. And I feel like that's the last thing he might have ever done. There might be like one other thing coming out. I remember when they said he died, he was filming something. So that might still be coming out. But I don't know if that was like an indie film that already released. So Cocaine Bear might be the last thing he's ever known for. And we're officially beyond 50 likes. So we are at episode 56 after this. So get ready. We're going to slow down the drinking so I can spare myself another... Because now we're back to an hour and a half. Well, an hour and 40 minutes. So Jay's going to slow down the drinking. We're back to an hour and 40 minutes of show. So keep liking. If we hit 100, we'll watch up to the break. You know the deal, my friends. My friends. Post hominis is strangely accurate. That says hominously, I'm assuming it's supposed to say. 50 likes. We've hit it, guys. Back from liking on my 4 other accounts. Michael got us to break the threshold, guys. Thank Michael. Oh, now we're back down. Never mind. We're not doing it anymore. You could all go to hell. We're not doing any live stream after this ever again. 49 likes. We missed it. Oh, 50 likes. We're going to do episode 56, guys. After this, we'll be doing 30 minutes of episode 56 right after this is over. I'm not slowing down, though, so I apologize in advance. Lime is fine. Lime is fine. Is that lime? Lime is fine. Lime is fine. Everyone like. I want 500 likes by the end of this, or I'm never coming on here again for fear that all of you hate me. I'm going to get really self-conscious about my body, and I'm going to be like, I can't do it. I can't come on anymore. That's going to happen. It's everyone's fault if I don't hit 500 likes. And no pressure, though. No pressure. Not at all. Somehow make 500 likes out of 27 people. Somehow. For the love of God. Do it. Cherish it. For the love of God. Do you have a coconut you could pour the lime one into? And also a paper umbrella? So I could put the lime in the coconut and put it all together? Put the lime in the coconut. Has anybody ever seen... I can't remember the name of the movie. Wedding Ringer with Kevin Hart. Wedding Ringer with Kevin Hart is amazing. And they do a whole thing about the lime in the coconut. I sent you a message on Patreon about the timestamp for the live stream this weekend. Gotcha, dude. Dude, I'll definitely read whatever you got to tell me. Put in the Patreon. And between today and tomorrow morning, I will read it. And we'll put out a notification for everybody exactly how we're going to do it. You tell me what time you think. I'm thinking like noon or 1. Either's fine with me. If you want to do later or earlier, that's fine as well. Saturday, tomorrow, I'm doing all the arcade stuff. My business partner's still away. So you let me know. Sunday, any time pretty much works for me. I got no late night show. Last of Us is over. Ted Lasso's on Wednesdays. Anything else I could do anytime I want because it's all older shows. So you let me know. Shake it all up. Thought you were going to say Practical Magic. Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, was it? How are you liking the episode so far? A lot of combat. I'm digging it. I like it's a lot of combat, but I'm breaking when I see it getting crazy. Like when Caleb was about to go down, if you notice I got quiet real quick cuz I'm like I see Caleb's about to go down. So I am paying attention just in case you guys are wondering. I just figure we could have our drunken chats while we're waiting to see what else occurs. I mean, Jester is probably very close to going down at this point. Mystic Pizza. I haven't seen all of Mystic Pizza. Practical Magic, Amy France. I've seen Practical. I mean, I know of Practical Magic, but I don't think I've ever seen it. One of my ex-girlfriends, I very much remembered loving that movie, and I feel like I've never seen it. I know of it. I might have seen bits and pieces when she had it on, but I honestly don't think I've seen it from beginning to end. And Mystic Pizza, I don't think I've ever seen that either. I've heard of it. I feel like I know what it is, but I definitely have never seen it. And if I did, it was a really long time ago, and I don't remember a thing about it. I couldn't even tell you, like, honestly, an actor that's in it. I don't know. Is that the one that has Kirstie Alley? For some reason, I feel like Kirstie Alley is in that, but I could be totally off. And if I am, then I have no idea who's in that movie. I feel like McDreamy, like I think I'm thinking of Loverboy, which had him delivering pizza, or was that Mystic Pizza? One of these movies, McDreamy was delivering pizzas. There's a lime in the coconut bit, that's what I figured, which is why I didn't think of it. That's why when you said it, I'm like, I don't think I get your reference because I've never seen it. And I assumed it was a lime in the coconut thing. I remember anybody that's ever talked about it says it's a great movie. Practical Magic. I just never seen it. Isn't it like they're witches or something? They're like modern day witches. I feel like it's something like that, but I feel like that sounds crazy. We're going to flay. So guys, we did it. We broke 50 likes. We are all going to be blessed with 30 more minutes into episode 56. And then if we hit 100 likes, we're going to build a hovercraft and go to the moon and watch the rest of the series. I only remember Kirstie Alley from Look Who's Talking. Yup, says Amy France. And then my email blocked my view. Boop, 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 boop. I forgot how hard this combat was. If Jester hadn't closed the portal things, could have been very bad. Yeah, honestly, the second Jester sealed the rift, I immediately was like, I would have never thought of that. So I give her props. But had she not thought of it, it sounded like a lot of other shit was coming through. Even if one or two other things came through, it would have been enough to distract us enough to probably frig us up pretty good. Cheers, Daniel O'Day. Okay, sorry, back. I had to go take a bath and try to calm down. Bellarisha, is everything all right? What is wrong? Are you okay? Let's all have a drink. Pour a drink, get a shot. If you don't drink, drink some water and pretend it's vodka and go, this is delicious. Jay was right. Imagining water as vodka is the greatest idea ever thought of. I forgot how hard... Oh, I already read that. All right. Yasha, reckless against Caduceus. 23 to hit. Oh, Tal'dorei looks pissed. Tal'dorei is mad. Yasha, it's a 16 slashing. Talzin is so pissed off. Oh my god. I don't think I ever hear him curse. Beacon of Hope is gone. Talzin just... Oh, and he looks further pissed. I'm fucked. Talzin is on a level of anger I have not seen. Is this the focus moment, by the way? Because I feel like this is maybe a focus moment. Henry David Beauregard. Henry David Beauregard? Talzin, that this might be... I pointed out only because Talzin's usually always composed. So when he's angry, you know shit's bad. I feel like I've only seen Talzin at this level of... Look, see? I kind of feel like Talzin... I'm not picking on him, but I kind of feel like Talzin regrets his choices when bad shit happens. So he feels like he kind of complains to the point where people like are like, all right, you could do it if you want. But it's only because I feel like he never complains unless it's like really serious. And I'm not saying it's wrong because I feel like he kind of is right when he does say it. But I feel like he gets like he really takes it personally when he does, like when something goes wrong or he forgets to do something. Like, look at his face. He looks like he's going to murder somebody. I get the frustration and everything. Tal isn't angry. It's more stressed. The Traveler loves you. My God, so many people are talking. I can't focus. He's a very tactical player. That's what I mean. He very rarely makes mistakes. So when he does, it's like one of those things like, oh, this is what I would have done if I'd known that. But I feel like it's still within reason. I just feel like it's noticeable because he's never vocal usually. As Caduceus, especially, as Caduceus, he's always so like chill even when shit is crazy. Tal has a severe anxiety condition, doesn't he? I think somebody said that once too. Tal has a severe... Blah, 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 blah. I agree when Tal looks angry, he is probably just looking really focused and stressed. I think that's what it is, in all honesty. I think it's like an issue with controlling the stress, or maybe his blood pressure. He gets very red. When it happens, he gets very red, which is obviously a sign of your blood pressure shooting up. I need some help. Fuck it, we're all going. What, guys? This is way worse now than I imagine. I mean, we are surrounding this thing. I feel like we're gonna either go down fighting, but it is possible someone dies here. It's as possible as many as less than 10 other situations. Like, it's top 10 for closest to we might be to dying somebody. Besides, obviously, Molly actually died. A 1. A 1. Travis rolls a 1. 9 points. All right. There's no need to be rude. What happened? I don't even know what happened. Wasn't meant to be rude. I apologize. I agree. When Tal looks... Oh, I read all these, I think. I think I read everything. We are approaching. We're already down to the 1 hour mark. We're under an hour for this episode. But we've already jumped 50 likes. We will be tapping into the next episode. Episode 56 when this is over, everybody, if you're wondering. We have done it again. We are all amazing. We've done it for almost 2.5 months straight. Last week was the first and only week in 2.5 months we didn't make 50 likes. But we were only 4 short, and it was an hour and 5-minute episode. It was the shortest episode by far. If we had done another 20 minutes, guaranteed we would have hit 50 likes. But Jay was exhausted and figured we'd go back to the part 1 and 2 for a week. So in my mind, we would have hit it if we wanted to. If we wanted to keep going, we could have. So no harm, no foul, my friends. But if we continue to get likes, we can watch more than just 30 minutes to see what's up. Throw up a like. I don't judge. I can either spell his name. Oh my God, there's so many things. When stuff like this happens at my table, I usually have to get up and walk it off. I relate to Tal's emotions a lot, and they get caught off screen. No worries, clever. I can never spell his name. Yeah, see, Talzin's hands are really shaking bad. If you actually look now, I think it is really getting to him. His face has cleared up. He's not as red. I can't help but think that we're like right there. Like there's so many of us attacking, but we're also all grouped. Granted in different areas around it. My bad. Not is running around. Very short week. It was a very short week, and the episode did not have huge moments. Are we talking about the campaign 3? Or are we talking about this week? Or the one I was talking about, where I said it was the shortest ever. I'm wondering how long the next one is. Spiritual weapon is up. Let's have some more beverages, guys. Here we go. Cheers to St. Patrick's Day and everything that's glorious in the world except the fact that Lance Reddick has passed. Cheers to all of that. And you. I'm going to take another swig. Oh, wait, which one did we vote on? Oh, I saw 2 raspberries and 2 limes. And then later I saw a lime. So I'm going to go lime. I'm going to give one more chance. Raspberry or lime. I think lime won by a vote. But guys, vote if you want. I have two seltzers left. I could almost fit another one in here after those swigs. We are up to that'll be our 6th seltzer. So a 6-pack of these will have been drunk. And I think we did 2 shots of whiskey. Did we do 1 shot of Wild Turkey or 2 shots of Wild Turkey? I did 2 before the live stream. So how many did we do on the live stream? 1 or 2? Cheers, says Colvin. Lime. Up. We got to do lime. I see 3 limes. I think we're going lime. All right, we're going lime. That's 4 limes to 0 raspberries. And here it is. Natural lime. It is natural as opposed to lime that isn't lime. This is lime that is really lime. Raspberry just because leading blind, I feel you. Just to throw some mix in there. I feel you. I wanted at least 1 raspberry. Just so raspberry didn't feel like shit. If you guys all could acknowledge leading blind allowed raspberry to not feel like shit tonight. Because sometimes raspberry needs a vote too. So we helped raspberry. I see another lime. 1 shot so far. All right, 1 shot. Natural 1. Natural 1. So none of them want to move because the beastie, Mr. Minotaur, will get an opportunity attack. The talks marketed for episode 84. Should I watch it right now? Stop everything. Jump right into Talks Machina 84. That would be an interesting visit. An interesting visit. I have now maxed my drink back to the brim. We put about half the lime in. Every time I take 2 swigs, I can fit in another half a seltzer. So at the 30-minute mark, we're gonna take another 2 swigs, fit the rest of this. We'll be down to 1 seltzer, and then at the break before episode 56, we'll take a shot, and then we'll hit the radiators. We're gonna be very organized and routine in this live stream. No, we're not. Jay's probably gonna be drunk in 30 minutes. Caduceus is, I think, hinting to everybody, I'm dying over here. Somebody help me. The auto-stabilize amulet. Oh, I thought they screwed up, but they called Matt out. Well, they didn't call him out. They just explained it. Matt thought that Liam had the amulet, and that's why he was getting assisted. But it was the Beacon of Hope, which just got taken down when Caduceus went down, and then he used the healing potion, and now he has the amulet, which automatically brings him back. It didn't hit her. 25 does hit, though. Jester's getting hit. $21 of a lightning. Jester's up and running still, but Jester's got to be close. There is a lot of people. Why is Liam freaking out? Is Liam just freaking out because he's freaking out, or is something I'm missing? Baba, what's happening here? Have a change of heart. The creature's going to have a change of heart, leave us all alone, and go on its merry way. 24 to hit. Opportunity of attack, or attack of opportunity. I always say it reversed. It's immune to poison. Don't roll it. It's immune. Immune to poison. That necklace. All right, I'm going to call it a night. Been up since 11 p.m. last night, nearly 9 p.m. now. I'm glad I got to pop in for a while. Happy St. Pat's Day, everyone. See you, Jay. Jackie, it was great having you. Please return again, or it'll break my heart. If I never see your name again, one day you'll come up in a live stream. Because when I don't see names for a while, we talk about it, and we'll be like, "Is Jackie all right?" And then I'll slowly forget about you. And then 5 years from now, you'll come back on, and I'll be like, "Hey, I know that name. Is that Jacques?" And then I'll have to do this whole song and dance again and remember you. But I'll remember you for always. Jackie, have a good night. $27 points. Caleb's down again. She's up still? I'm shocked. Jester's up. Yasha's been charmed for 30 minutes. Liam... It's getting to a point where do we like keep fighting? Is there a point in which we try to just run? Is that even an option? Is this thing gonna follow us? I mean, I can't imagine that would be what we do, but it's getting to the point where this shit's getting very dangerous. So Caleb just failed. Caleb just failed the death saving. What did he? Was that a death saving roll? What was he doing? Talzin is up. Yasha's on Bo's ass. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Playing whack-a-mole with Caleb. I should record my session recap this weekend. Probably won't. We can always fillet. I remember that's what I used to do in early NES, Super NES RPGs, I tell you guys all the time, I was extremely aggressive. My brother would get so mad because we only had one system when we were little. So we would take turns and one would have to watch the other and we would do like an hour apiece or whatever we decided that day. If it was like a new game, it'd be like 10 minutes, 20 minutes because we wanted to get back on quicker. But most of the time we do like RPGs and we do an hour apiece. And I would redo the same scenario 50 times. And my brother would eventually get so frustrated he'd leave the room because I wouldn't do the strategic. My brother was extremely tactical and strategic. He played Final Fantasy Tactics for years, devising like crazy things in the game. I couldn't get into it, but very tactical. I go in guns blazing and hope for the best and try to learn from my mistakes and then just keep doing it until I succeed. And I look at it as learning how to overcome greatness at low levels, even though it takes me 20 times to figure it out. But my brother was tactical and always tried to be very like by the book and not ever die. He was definitely died way less than me. I remember I would get to the end of games and my brother would be like level 99 or maxed out as high as you could go, level 99999. I would be like level 40 and people would be like, how did you even get to the end? And I'd be like, I just keep going until I figure out weaknesses and then I take them down. And I wouldn't like level up. I wouldn't advance. I would just like beat games at very low levels. Difficult. It was very difficult, but I would just put on music and just play over and over and over and over and over. My son would put a non-plugged in handle and tell his younger sister she was playing. It was really only one person game. I definitely did that, Belarisha. I don't, it probably was done to me I don't know. I feel like I was pretty much at an age where I would have understood I wasn't playing, but I think we definitely did that. Oh, shit. All right. All right. We cracked her out. All right. We cracked Yasha out of her stupor. Jay's a speedrunner. I am definitely a speedrunner. I was looking at those honestly, like actual speed runs. I run an arcade for 30 years. So obviously I'm quite into gaming as a lifestyle beyond just playing when I was younger forever. But I was looking into those and a lot of those games when I was younger, I'm like, I feel like if I actually got back into it. Obviously, I'm rusty. I haven't played him in a while, but I was really good. I remember I've told you guys before, some of my scores in Mario Kart were submitted in Nintendo Power. They had like a contest, and I was submitted in Nintendo Power for like at least one, maybe more courses. I can't remember, but I feel like it was more than one course. And this is before there were like online internet sites where you could learn to cheat and everything. It was just like straight up skill. But I feel like there's some time runs that I don't think I could beat them, but I think I could do pretty good or get close. Mario, the original Mario Brothers, I probably played 5 million times in my life. I am a completist. That's what my brother is. He finishes. I remember Castlevania Symphony of the Night. He had to play the whole game forward and in reverse to get like 99.9%. I think it was that game, but one of those games you couldn't get 100%. It was like impossible to get 100%. And I think it was that. And he had like 99.9 and he hated it. Contra cheats, yes. Up, down, left, right, A, B, start. Is that what it was? It was something like that. I always forget the contra cheat. I always like mess it. I might be right, but I feel like that's wrong. I'm off by something or I added something too much. Lego showed us the way. We're over 13. Oh my God, we're in the 20s. 21 slashing. Hey, that's better than Yasha killing us as a group. All right, we're actually almost there. I think we're good now. Okay, we're good. I just wasn't sure. I'm like, are we? It's one of those things where if this thing's got 500 health, what are we even doing? We're just going to keep swinging at it while we all slowly go down in circles. BA select start. BA select start. One of my fave games of all time. I remember the God mode cheat for Twisted Metal. That was one we played a lot. One of my friends, at the time, I don't think I had the console, and he was obsessed with Twisted Metal, and we would have hours and hours and hours, tons of friends over during, I feel like it had to be my early years of high school. I was a freshman in 1996 or 5. I think it was 1995 I was a freshman. And I feel like that was around the Twisted Metal days. And I was friends with a lot of older people that had cars and money because they had jobs, so they had like better shit than I did. $3.50 is focus up time. $3.50 focus up time. Got it. I'm actually following pretty well now because I'm seeing that we're near the end. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, there was a part of me that thought one of our people could actually die. With the fact that I heard there was a focus up moment coming, and then all of us were dropping, or at least in a bad spot, I was like, oh my God, is this focus up time? One of us is dying again. Part of me was, I didn't think it if I was a betting man, and I definitely am. I wouldn't have bet money on it because I didn't think that was the case. But part of me, small part, was like, this could be bad. And here's an up the butt sing along. We're singing a song about being up the butt. We got a 10, arcs off, not up the butt. Like and subscribe if you're jumping in. We got about 30 minutes left of this. Then we're jumping into the first 30 minutes of episode 56. If we hit 50 likes or more, we do that, and we already did it. But if we hit 100, we all get free pudding from Anheuser-Busch. I'm going to drink the rest of this beverage. Well, not the rest. I'm going to take my 2 swigs. I said at the 30-minute mark we would. Oh, wait. We're not at the 30-minute mark. We're at about the 25. We're about the 35-minute mark. I'll take a half a swig. That's enough to fit like another quarter of this. My goal is to pour these slowly into this giant mug or giant St. Patrick's cup of love. There's like every beverage I've had mixed in here. There was originally a shot of whiskey with a mixed drink and a couple other seltzers. I keep mixing the flavors before we finish them. It's honestly a tropical flavor of hell in my mouth, but it's getting me where I want to be. And where I want to be. What is that what is that a thing to? Uh-oh. Something's about to go down. Something's going down. Half shot from Colvin. We got a half shot from Colvin. According to the dude, focus up time is in a minute. So everyone get your shit ready. Get a drink. We're going to pound our drinks probably during that moment. We're going to radiator it up again. Let me get a new... Oh, no, I already did. We're good. We're good to go on radiatoring. So the Incubus... Alan Cumming. Sam's Flax says, what would Yeah, that's what in the first part of the video, I was like, does that say Rammstein? Because there was something blocking it originally. But yes, he is doing Du hast mich, right? Is that Rammstein? It was like, Du hast mich. Du hast. One of my friends was obsessed with Du hast mich, and I'm pretty sure I just haven't heard them spoken of in 56,000 years. That's how old Rammstein is. Coming after us, Ford. Oh, God. We're hitting the 350, and the beastie's coming after Ford. What? Oh, God. Obey the description. It couldn't go as far because of reduces speed dramatically. Can it still hit Ford? All right, Ford is still getting attacked. Ford is getting attacked. 19 hits. 17. Does this take out Ford? He's still up, but it looks like he is close. Second attack. This could knock him out. Oh, God. This is probably because Ford made a bad face. That's taking him out. 19. Ford has Street Fighter 2 died in front of all of us. Or unconscious. Unconscious. Ford. So Travis is down and still... So Ford lost a death saving throw because of the third attack. Is that what just happened? Ladies and gents. We're getting chat emoji a little while. Yes, do emojis. Natural 20. No way. Liam. Caleb. Hand Booker Helper. So you roll a natural 20, you get back to life, 1 hit point, and get a turn? Is this correct? Matt's looking it up. Matt's searching. Matt's taking a search. I don't think we've ever seen that. Have we ever seen that? I don't think so. The fact that Matt had to look it up, so it makes me think even more so. Can I see the bull man? Caleb casts slow. Molasses on the lips and casts slow. So between AC down 2, no actions, just bonus actions. So we got slow on the creature as well as... You should have healed me. We could have got it easier if someone healed poor Caleb. Caduceus is stabilized. Talzin still looks so pissed off. Pop, pop. Here we go. Bo's running up on it. Matt already said it's really banged up. So I think we're in good shape. We're the good ship lollipop right now. 20 hits. Ooh, its armor class dropped too also, so. 6 damage. 6 damage. Natural 18. Look at Travis. He's like, Jesus Christmas. 10 damage. How do you want to do this? Bo got it. So Matt, how do you want to do regard? As it's slow. Is that what that was? I heard something, but I thought they were just laughing in the studio. It was Danny Carr. If you don't know who that is, the great Danny is from Talks Machina. We have the Danny Cam. She's lovely. The first dick punch. Go for the dick punch. Stunning palm through the sternum. Stunning palm through the sternum. We're really giving Mr. Minotaur. Still don't know his name. We could have at least learned his name before we sternum punched him. But, you know, doesn't really matter. Are we really gonna rip out the heart? We just ripped out a heart. Bo just yanked out a Minotaur's heart. I want to see what everyone else's reactions to this is. Bo ripping the heart out of a Minotaur. Hot demon blood. She is baking in hot demon blood. What is this? What's all this? Is that something we could sell? Can we sell demon hearts? Who's in the business of demon hearts? Yeah, it sounded really cool till it was the size of her head or bigger. And now we're covered in gross, hot demon blood with a giant black heart. Kind of ruined it, Matt. Thanks. Thanks. I wish it was more Indiana Jones ish, where you could like throw it on the ground and stomp on it or something. Jason Goes to Hell. Was that Jason Goes to Hell? They throw the heart on the ground and crack. I mean, that's probably in a lot of things, like vampire shit. What was the one with the pencil? Was that Jason Goes to Hell? They had a heart and a pencil, and they went like bop. It was some vampire dead person supernatural movie. I can't spoil today, guys. So I can't spell today, guys. I was so confused. I was just sitting here thinking, huh? This isn't what I remember happening. Did it come together now, dude? Are we good? I was so confused. It's not for another. Oh, what we're talking about is still not here yet? We still haven't seen the moment? Is that what's happening? We still haven't had the moment? I just assumed one of those were the moments. Healing hands. Healing hands has been used. Sorry, I got the timestamp wrong. Focus up isn't till 4:05. I mean 4:02. 4:02. So we have another 5 minutes. Honestly, I feel like all that was worthy of focusing anyway, though. I feel like all that was like we had a how do you want to do this? Bo ripped a freaking heart out. I feel like all that was pretty solid. We're down to under 30 minutes, guys. 20, 25, give or take. And then we're going to take a minute break, maybe. I don't know. Right now, I'm good. I don't have to pee or nothing, even though we've been sitting here for over 2 hours. Natural 20 from Sam. Ms. Not. Holding the action. Ooh. The other day, I had old jeans on that were like a size too small, and they didn't bother me at first. I'm like, I'll just suck it in. I forgot, and like 5 hours later, I still had them on, and there's like a bruise on my inner like hip right now, and it like hurts to sit up and hunch over at the same time. Well, that makes no sense. But when I hunch over like this and then go like that out of nowhere, I feel like I'm breaking. It's my own fault. I should have just worn my normal jeans. I was lazy. I was like, I'm only running out for 5 minutes. And I was gone for like 5 hours. I was supposed to go get fingerprinted for a job related thing. 10 minutes up and back. And then I stopped at a car dealership, stayed there for 2 hours, bought a car, then canceled the deal this morning and hurt my hippie. My hippie hurt. We're getting almost to 4:02. I'm going to try to drink as much as I can to get the rest of the lime in here. And then we'll put the lime in the cup and then we'll put it all together. Look at Sam. Oh, we're definitely fitting this. I can feel the lime. All right, that's it, guys. All we got left is the raspberry. This will be the 7th and final seltzer of the night. I only drank 4 on camera, counting this one. 5. I finished the 5th one. 2 of them I drank before this, I think I said. And we had a shot of wild turkey. We'll have another one soon. We're pacing. Decisions. As ominous music plays. I got fingerprinted last week for a security license and then got a job delivering car parts. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, when I went, I was like, how many people could be getting fingerprinted? I feel like that's such a weird thing to do. But I got there, I kid you not, there was about 30 people. And a lot of it, I was asking people, like, what are you here for? A lot of it was job-related stuff. So I guess it's just a thing jobs are doing now, where you got to get fingerprinted. They were like, I feel like the only time I've ever gotten fingerprinted in my life was when I got a DUI. And it's because I was thrown in jail. So they fingerprint you and they throw you in jail. I don't know if you guys could ever imagine me getting a DUI, considering I never consume alcohol and I am such a straight edge young man. But it happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Everybody, focus. Everyone spam. Look at this. Look, we got little fireworks. Like and subscribe if you're jumping in. If we hit 100 likes, a time machine will be built in all your honor. And we will go back in time and remind ourselves how great we are. All right, here we go. Focus. 402. We're in. Brings us to Caleb. Potions are a bonus action. I'm really focusing now. Every word will be spoken 5 times. All right. Not in melee. What is it? All right. I'm just going to focus. Sam is basically saying, yeah, he needs it to be. All right. Sneak attack, no advantage. Not has been waiting. Not sneak attack. Advantage. Yeah, that's a lot of things. Travis's head just exploded 56 times. 25. How do you want to do this? It doesn't matter. Yeah. Matt immediately assumed it was dead. All right, how do you want to do this? Here's the incubus. Explosive arrow. Explosive arrow. We just blew the incubus all over, but what is going to occur after this? No way, no way, no way, no way. No way. I have to see Caduceus' face. We have to see Caduceus' face. I'm putting this over here. All right. So Caduceus just actually... So Talzin has died twice, like... At least we got the diamond. Look at... Talzin is like dead over there. We only have one diamond, right? How many diamonds do we have? The one, right? Damn. Talzin is totally in on this. He's not even... He hasn't looked once. The Wild Mother. Just the one. Thank goodness we got it back. Yeah, I remember when we lost it and then we got it back. I remember that. So Talzin would have lost 2 characters in 55 episodes when no one else has even lost one. I mean, technically he did. He still lost 2 characters, even though they vivified him. He called the Minotaur an ogre. Oh, the diamond. Caduceus is concussed. Caduceus is not 100%. Ford was probably really close to being down. Ford, I think, missed it by a little bit. Hey, Caddyshack. Strange vision in the darkness. A fiery forge. He got to see things because he died? What lucky bastard. Let's all die to see visions. So he's like, got clarity. Yeah, it gave him like some hope almost. His death, he found positivity in death and typical Caduceus fashion. Find the best in things. Be an amazing, crazy person. So, then you hear about Vox characters dying. It's usually exactly like that. A random death in a battle that is almost immediately fixed, no big deal, and not a major spoiler. When you hear about it, okay. So, all right. It was almost like so easy if you have a diamond. How much is a diamond worth? Like, how much does a diamond... I feel like it's like, what, 400, 500 gold? Something like that? Is it thousands? Maybe it's... Actually, no. I feel like it might be thousands. I forget. I'm trying to remember when we were talking diamond buy-ins. But that's still pretty damn good. As long as we have a diamond, we can risk death. Is there a limit to how many times you could do that? Is there like you can only do that once with the diamond? Or it's like, nah, as long as you got a diamond, keep doing it. 300 gold. Okay, so not too bad at all. Caddyshack is my favorite nickname for Cad. 300 gold. So that, honestly, that ain't bad at all. I thought it was like 4 or 5. I'm thinking of probably another gem that's higher in the thousands. Or I'm thinking of Orly doing the tats with the dust. Depends on the spell. 20 pieces of platinum. 20 platinum. That's pretty solid, man. 2,000 gold, right? That's 2,000 gold. Well worth the $300 diamond. Tal technically lost a character pre-stream, so he lost one early on in 2 campaigns, which isn't a lot, but weird that it happened twice. Morphing is saying 300, 500, 1,000, depending on the territories, I guess, or where you buy them from. What's in the small case? Give it to someone who understands. It's a weird language. You have no... Give it to Caleb. Yeah, give it to Caleb. He's most likely to know the language. All right. We don't look at anything. 300 gold for Revivify, 500 gold for Resurrection, I think. 300 gold has to be within a minute, and the diamond is destroyed after it's used. Has to be within a minute. So if we were still battling, it would probably be a little more difficult. Obviously, Caduceus was destroyed when the Incubus was destroyed, so it made it easy for us to just run up. Ah. We've got to be able to use these or sell these. I mean, these things are pretty awesome. There's got to be a use for them. Oh, that would have been interesting. But these are really big, but I have lightning now. There are other spells that allow you to bring them back long after the death, but it's a higher cost diamond. Bringing it back characters in regular D&D is incredibly easy. That's why Matt added a lot of conditions that makes it harder to choke back to life. Add stakes. I agree. I like it to be more risky. I like the risk. I like to know that there is potentially death that could be to our characters. Like, there was a big thing on Marvel the other day. I was watching a bunch of videos. How people are losing interest because characters feel like they can't die. Because now with the multiverse, you could potentially bring anyone you want back whenever you want, in any capacity. And it's kind of like cool, but yet also ruins the attachment you have to those characters. We just hacked off the head is 300 pounds. Just what are we? What is this about us with hacking off heads? Reminds me of the. Oh my god, what was the other thing we did? Oh my god, I'm brain farting. What was the creature we hacked the head off that we were hauling around in the cart all first part of the campaign? Oh my god, I'm so mad at myself. Not a griffin, like a Manicore. Somebody, Lacepaki, I literally thought of it and then I saw your thing pop up. The Manticore. We are hacking heads off beasts. We just let that head rot till we basically got rid of it. We're down to 10 minutes, guys. And the Devil Frog, yes. Since True Resurrection was raised with Quiddle, or is that Quiddy? Have another 1, 2, and more sessions this run. Minotaur horns would make great. Yes. More Bounder horns. I dig it. Take perception. Take investigation. 26 perception. To natural 20 investigation. We are solid. It's all coming back. Celine Dion. Rockin' Celine Dion. What are we going to say? Orangish glow. Orangish glow. How bizarre. How bizarre. Orangish glow. What is occurring? I'm not caught up on campaign 3. No idea. Have no idea. All right, yeah, let's see what's up with this. We're down to the final 9 minutes, 8 minutes. Laura popped open a pop. Popped open a pop. Remember the ruby. Remember the Alamo. All right. We're ritually identifying the object for all to admire and love. I feel like we're going to get the answer, possibly touch it, and then we're going to get a break. There's always a 2 or 3 minutes of Matt talking about Wormwood. So very soon, 10 minutes to focus. Okay. Silver disc. Mercury is usually used as a device, like in thermometers and stuff, because of the arcane enchantment. Hey, it's interesting. Halfway into 51. Did anyone prepare modify memory for Jeff? What is that all about? My bad. That wasn't me. Someone possessed my body and made me do it. A crudely constructed calamity shit. Ah. So it'll pop a tear that you could enter through a rift, so to speak. It covers a wide area. All right. Yeah, but do we know it's on? Do we know it's still on? Tal's saying we got to turn it off somehow. Is it? It's glowing orange, but how do we know that it's not just like in limbo or something? What if we whack it and we turn it on, or we? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right answer would be in this case. Oh, and Jay, is Calamity. In Calamity, we mainly dealt with devils from the 9 hells. It wasn't abyssal demons or whatever the heck. If you put a dimensional rift into a dimensional rift, it's going to create a paradox. It's like a Doc Brown time machine, time travel kind of crap, I feel like. Everyone's afraid to touch it. Ooh. Carrying this thing around could, in your haversack, could make portals in the bag to rip. People would literally, you could, oh my God. You could feasibly reach in your bag and pull out demons if you put it in your sack. So yeah, we're not carrying this thing around. I guess we destroy it. It's explained more later, but there is a difference between demons from the abyss and devils from the nine hells. Somebody's talked about that earlier, so I do know there's a difference. I might not know specifics, but I do know that. Thank you, Serge. I already cast it myself. The gloves, what are we doing with the gauntlets? The lightning gauntlets. In the bag of holding. I hope they don't blow everything up with lightning. The really big gauntlets. Now Bo's got them on. Meditating in the giant gloves. I don't think so. All right. By the time she's done reading, we're going to be done. We've only got about 2 minutes left. Look at Liam. Liam's getting snippy. Liam is like, leave her alone. Let her read it. Oh, murder you, Laura Bailey. Right now. That's what he said. I heard him. He said he's going to murder her. Word for word. 100%. All right. That's it. We're finishing up. Laura's just rolling for fun. If you wear the gloves... Oh, that's pretty cool. The ghost is cool, but you could hit people from 20 feet away. That's pretty cool. So not only is Bo already pretty quick, one of the fastest on the team, but little Caleb could haste her, and now we have 20 feet punching radius, or distance, I should say. Ranged punching. For her, of all people, that is pretty cool for Bo. Ranged punching, and she's a puncher. The biggest difference is that the abyss is pure chaos and the hells have extremely strict and well-enforced laws. Both are very evil, though. There's nothing inherently evil about chaos. The nine hells are from Dante's Inferno. Just think Christian hell. The abyss is H.P. Lovecraft. Eldritch horror, I think. Kind of what I imagined. We're going to make the dome. Nothing can harm us in the dome. Put the thing in the box. Put the lotion in the basket. All right. We shuffled on down to Buffalo with the lead box. It's in the box. Box goes in the bag. That's pretty evil. Didn't say there was clever, that it was clever, but the abyss is both very evil and very chaotic. Matt is closing out the episode deep into Asarius. I don't know what happened, but we went up to like 56 likes and then went all the way back down, almost down below 50. I think people were trying to dip it below just for shits and giggles, but we lost like 5 likes right at the end. And I was like, are we going to actually go below 50? That'd be pretty funny. At this point, we're already over at that, like we're already there, but it was going in the wrong direction for like 10 minutes. I wonder if I don't know if it's people screwing around, like just being like funny, or if YouTube, I'm starting to notice, I feel like YouTube knows if you use duplicate accounts. So I'm wondering if it is actually YouTube getting hip to it and like Xing out some of the likes due to the fact that it knows it's like the same account or the same person. Obviously a different account, but Subscribe to ViewMasters Patreon, says Stream Elements. Like, subscribe. We're waiting for Matt to just say goodnight. There's Matt saying goodnight. I blew it up. We love you very much too, Matt. Is it Thursday yet? Good night. All right, we're into episode 56 now. I am totally good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a new thumbnail. You guys tell me where I should start on this episode. And by the time I get the thumbnail, because I'm going to need it anyway. Oh, campaign 56. Campaign 56. I'm going to need a new thumbnail anyway. So by the time you guys catch up and tell me, we will have one. Episode 56. Thumbnail. Is it really Matt Mercer's head? This was the thumbnail that I saw. Maybe it's this one. Oh, no, there it is. For a second, I was like, wait a second. It's saying it's this one. So we're going to go with this one. Ready? Here we go. We're going to take out this guy. We're going to do it on the fly for the first time ever in the history of ViewMasters reactions. We're going to put this here. We're going to do that. And then I'm going to take this and where to go? There it is. We have just changed the episode right before your eyes like magicians. All right, we're now in to episode 56, which is called The Favor. The Favor. The Father. 1520. Everyone's saying 1520. Yeah, I honestly, considering I just drank 6 seltzers and a shot and a bottle of water and a hint and a shot, like I drank a lot of fluids. I have no urge whatsoever to use the bathroom. So being as we only got 20 minutes, let's just do it. If I keep talking, I'm probably going to have to pee in 5 seconds. So we're going to go to 1520. Get yourselves synced up to episode 56. We're literally just going to jump right in and we'll talk after. I feel like if I start talking, I'll think too much about it. And I already passed the mark because I'm a fool. I feel like I'm going to think too much about it and I'm going to have to pee. So let's just jump in like I said. If I got a break, we'll break. But right now we're good. 1520. Everyone thumbs up. YOLO. 30116 is where mine started. 30116. Oh, 30116 is the total episode. 30116 is the total time of the episode. Guys, that means this was a really short episode. The whole episode is 3 hours? This is gotta be the shortest one. Where are we at? Where is the break? The break is at 1:32. And we're starting at 15 minutes. So without us even having started, this is only an hour and 17 minutes from now to the break. Hour 17 minutes from now to the break. We're going to do 30 minutes. There's not even going to be enough for the Patreon hour. This is the first time ever that there isn't even an hour's worth. So the Patreon hour is going to be everything to the break after we're done here. There's going to be no part this week. No part this week. And then we get a live stream. I'll do something else possibly in place. Maybe we'll mix it up. We'll do something else. Because there isn't even going to be a full hour for Patreon. I don't even have enough for, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I'm blown away. This is by far the shortest. It starts again at 1:55 and then ends at 2:59. It's about 3 minutes, a little over. 3:01 on the dot it ends. So we're going to get an hour and 6 minutes next week's live stream. And after we do 30 minutes, we barely get a Patreon. Shortest episode. We could watch the whole episode. Honestly, I would think about it if we didn't just do 2 hours. Because by the time we do the 30 minutes and talk, it's already going to be 11 o'clock. And if I kept going, then I'm going to have to pee. And we're already talking too much about it, and I'm thinking about peeing. So let's jump in. Everyone already thumbs up. Let me get the clock up and running. And we are doing the Sunday stream. Honestly, the Sunday stream is going to be a lot. Because even though I don't have a Sunday show, I could normally use Sundays to catch up. So, being as we're doing that, it's probably a good thing that we're having a shorter one. Being as we're doing Sunday, the kill box. I'm going to read the dude's comment and see what exactly, how we're going to do it. Something about we're going to watch something else beforehand. 15:20, I'm setting the clock. So we got 0. Wait, it's not on there. So we got 0, 15, 20. And like I said, I got to get up early tomorrow. Those of you who weren't here early in the stream, my business partner is still away. So I have to actually get up before my normal jobs on Saturday. Normally I get up like 8, 9 o'clock, do the jobs. I got to get up hours before that to go shopping for the arcade before I do my normal stuff. So, and then I got to do all the videos for the week to get ahead to do Sunday. So, like I said, it's good we're doing it like we're doing it. Everybody is ready. Once I start, we're going to do a shot. We're going to hit the radiators. I just want to get going. So ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I hope I hit that clock. I feel like, I hit it. I feel like I might have just barely grazed it and missed the clock, but I hit it. We're good. We're solid. Everything is all right in the universe. We have immediately jumped in. It's in a language we can't understand. Not is specking to Caleb. I just want to make sure. Is the clock right? Yeah, the clock's right. Ritual casting. Ban the mod. What did the mod do? What do we got to do? Dude just got 1p between episodes. Fair enough. 1p between episodes. 1p to rule them all. All right. I'm going to recline this a little just to give my hip a rest. If it looks like I'm slouching, I apologize. I don't like sitting back. I feel like I'm angled backwards. But my hip needs a break, so we're going to sit straight up like normal people. Do I look weird like this? Construction instruction. I feel like that's like something from Conjunction Junction. What's your function? Radiators first, everybody. 34 of you in here. If we hit 57 or 47 more likes, we'll watch the whole episode. If we could somehow hit 100 likes, we'll watch the whole episode. That's my guarantee. But we have 25 minutes to do it. So let's see what happens. You need glasses, Jay. I really do. I definitely need glasses. Radiators, everybody. I have glasses. I'll bring them next week. I'll wear my glasses to show you guys, since it's only like an hour live stream. I could read so much better, but I feel like I look so different. That was a hefty one. I could tell when I was blowing that one out, that was a lot. I was like, holy crap, I feel like it's going into my eyes and I'm going blind. And I think I am. I think I'm blind. Wait a second. I just realized I literally thought maybe he was in the bathroom. Where's Tal'dorei? Did Tal'dorei get so upset with the outcome of last week's game that he took a week off? Is that just... I'm joking. I'm obviously assuming it's a coincidence. But Tal'dorei is gone. Tal'dorei is gone. Love Schoolhouse Rock. Oh my God. Schoolhouse Rock. I grew up on that. Wasn't that I'm Just a Bill? Was that Schoolhouse Rock or was that something else similar? I think it was Schoolhouse Rock. I'm just a bill. Conjuration. Conjuration makes it happen. We're still going to get Talks mocking it tomorrow too, so don't worry. Saturdays we'll get Talks. Like I said, Sunday we'll do the thing and we'll figure something out. ascertain. I literally feel like I'm high like David Spade in Tommy Boy. Because, like, certain words are, like, sticking out for no reason. I'm repeating them. Roeds. Roeds. Tal might have been sick that night. He needed a week to make a backup character for his backup character. Obviously, I know that's a joke, but it wouldn't surprise me if deep down there was some sort of crazy meaning, or at least I don't think that's even the case. I'm joking, but like I feel like if he is sick, he's probably doing something like that with the spare time, with the free time of recovering. Oh my God, is that Pickle Rick? What is that? Pickle and Peanut. What is Sam wearing on his shirt? It looked like Pickle Rick in a weird, distorted way. We look so empty. I'm like noticing we just look so empty as a group. Sam and Jester on the bottom. I mean, I love them as a group, but it's just like looks so lonely. It would have been nice if we had Ashley back for an episode. Those of you who saw The Last of Us, I don't want to ruin it, but it was amazing. I don't want to say why. I mean, by now, spoilers are probably warranted, but there was a great scene in the beginning of the finale. I'll say so much as to say Ashley Johnson made it her final. People were saying she was in that season, and I didn't see her till the finale. Ashley Johnson, live action Last of Us, made an appearance in the finale. Very awesome. And somebody in the comments told me Laura Bailey was in it too. I didn't even notice. I watched it 3 times, never noticed Laura was in it. She wears a mask, so you can't really see her. Monster coming through to attack. I think we all know why. He needed. Oh, we already read that. Tal'dorei is sick and tired of getting killed. Oh yeah, he's gone this episode. He's dead. Pickle and Peanut is a TV show Sam was a voice actor in. She was great. Did you notice Laura? Clever name I made it. Maybe it was you that wrote the comment. Somebody wrote a comment in the video. Yo, Laura Bailey's there too. And I didn't notice till I read that comment. Very brief. Laura is way briefer than Ashley Johnson, but still very cool. We found the dogs. Ninja. Is Ninja still working? Did Ninja, more Farscape and Lex. I'm happy people are digging them because I am too, and they're so bizarre. I noticed Farscape, mind you, I only posted the first 4 episodes of Farscape. Episode 1 just broke 1,000 views. I like when a show breaks 1,000. That's something like Farscape, like an older show, because I feel like that's a solid group of 1,000 people, as opposed to getting 1,000 views on a brand new show. I feel like a lot of people just click to see what it is and then click off. Where older shows, I feel like, are more solid an audience. So hitting 1,000 likes or 1,000 views in like a week and a half, 2 weeks on an older show like Farscape, I feel like it's pretty solid. I feel like it's a good little group of people that really appreciate it. And Lex is like in that same group. Laura was one of the doctors. Yeah, Laura is one of the surgeons that is preparing Ellie. Also, yes, Schoolhouse Rock did the Bill song. I'm Just a Bill. Conjunction Junction, Interplanet Janet. Yes, Interplanet Janet. And more. Yes, very. I feel like that was a show my brother. Oh, what's on the flask? How can you trust a man who can't even decide if he has hair? Who is that? Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't even realize that was Liam. I did not even realize that was Liam at first because I was looking at the bald guy. That is hilarious. A ton of the main actors from the games are in the show. Troy, Ashley, Laura, and the actors that play Tommy and Marlene. See, I don't think I know what to look for with the other people. I mean, the fact that I see Laura 6 hours a week and I didn't recognize her, I probably wouldn't have noticed the other people. Like Ashley Johnson was just like front and center. I almost didn't recognize her. Well, I think I immediately recognized her, but part of me was like, is that really her? And then I immediately realized it was once they put the light on her. The middle of season 2 of the show. What are we talking about with that? Schoolhouse Rock? I just watched them today. I wait a lot in the car waiting for a delivery. With Michael. But I am in the middle of season 2 of the show. The alcohol went to my head. The alcohol went to my head. Don't drink too much, Leading Blind. Sam and Liam are in the middle of a campaign running for fake president of D&D Beyond. That's interesting. Shall we have a shot, guys? We got about 20 minutes left. Less than 20 minutes. We could do a shot. We already hit the radiators. I got plenty of seltzer in my mug, glass, whatever you want to call it. The corpses of the demons we fought are black sludge. Delicious. Delicious. Like and subscribe if you haven't, guys. If a miracle happens, we'll watch the entire episode. All right, cool. So we're keeping the demon heart. It's been cauterized properly so we could carry it around. We have walked around with this lovely demon heart. One drink, one bottle, and that's it. Leading Blind fell over. It fell over after that. That reminds me of one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. I almost feel like Leading Blind is doing a spin on that. In less than 2 hours, my average is 4. One drink, one bottle. If you're watching the watch-alongs for Vox Machina on Critical Role channel, you would have seen Troy on one of the other shows. I probably have seen him. Miracles happen every day, Jay. They do happen every day. Imagine there was like one of those, what do they call when they jump into live streams and they like spam you with likes and donations? I've had that happen once in 4 years, and I got like 100 likes in 30 seconds. Octopussy. That's James Bond. Pussy. Elephant. Balls. Pussy. Marisha said it again. Pussy. There's just pussy all over. I'm surprised Dick wasn't shouted out more. Smuggler. Pussy. Raid, a raid? Is that what it is? Shadow Legends raid. I got contacted by them. I get contacted all the time by people that want me to advertise stuff. If you see other channels that are like around my subscriber number, I guess you'd say, they have advertisements all over. I get them all the time, and I just don't want to deal with it because they make you talk about their stuff, which I just don't want to do. And Shadow Raid keeps contacting me. They like somebody keeps sending me emails like, yo, Shadow Raid wants you to talk about their game, and I'm doing it right now, so I probably might as well get paid for it. Maybe I should talk to them. I don't know what they pay you, but they obviously give you something. I just like hate to advertise other people's stuff. I'm just a lightweight. I'm fine. Being hyperbolic. The flask. Troy also called some lady exotic. Are we? I guess I'm going to pour a shot. Maybe at the 10-minute mark we'll take it. At 35 minutes, which is actually in 7 minutes. 35 minutes is the 10-minute mark. So I'll pour a nice hefty shot to close out the night. while we kill the rest of the seltzer. Because I'm looking and I still have a decent amount of seltzer. And I don't want... This whole mug is filled, but we killed everything except... Oh, the raspberry. I don't think I ever did the raspberry. But either way, this thing is filled. So let's kill this first. We'll kill the shot in a second. Matt has to take over the Caduceus role. Matt is trying to do Caduceus justice. I just killed half of that glass in 2 swigs. I used to chug beers like no one's business. I remember I could kill a 16-ounce pint in 1 gulp. I would have to like tilt back and I could like breathe in like a quarter of it and like just go hump and like chug it down. But I had to like set it up or my mouth just couldn't handle the quantity. But I could do it in a way where if I just tilted it a little and like almost like a Das Boot kind of thing, if I prepared, I could almost like just like go like oh and just have like no gag reflex and just down a whole 16-ounce pint. And I would do it all the time. They would hand me a cold beer and I'd just be like, well, and just down one in 10 seconds. But it probably wasn't good for your body. I would do that like 10 or 12 pints a night, every night, 6, 7 nights a week. Wasn't good on your body for 10 years. The mobile games are fine to promote because most know what they are and might as well make some money in the platform. I'm honestly I should try it just out of curiosity because I've never done it. So I don't know what you even get paid. Watch, they're like, we'll give you $50,000. And I'm like, holy shit, obviously it's not that. But imagine it was. Imagine I'm like just ignoring them and they're like, dude, we're trying to give you free money. And I'm like, oh, my bad. It's obviously got to be like rational because how much money are they making off of people like me? Even if it was like hundreds of dollars, how much could they pay you? I feel like it just wouldn't be a lot at my level to waste my time. And I don't want to, and I just don't want to deal with it, honestly. But maybe I should try it just to see for shits and giggles. Shadow Raid is the most popular one. But like I've seen other ones that I recognize, but Shadow Raid is definitely the most popular I've seen. Sorry. Caduceus is down and out. Contact other reactors and ask them before you agree to anything. There was another one that I see a lot that sells clothing. And they were like, you get $1,000 worth of merchandise, but you have to wear it during your videos. For like a month, you got to wear it in like 80% of your videos. But if you do, you can have all the free clothes you want, basically. But it was like, that's cool, kind of, but you're making me have to wear shit. I don't want to be forced to do anything I don't want to do. I want to wear what I want to wear when I want to wear it. And things like that. I mean, like, it sounds crazy. Like, you get $1,000 worth of free clothes. I would almost rather spend my own $1,000 on shit I want to wear because I'm going to be seen wearing it, like, on the channel. I don't want to be known for a certain type of thing because I wanted $1,000 worth of free clothes. But there are offers that are thrown at me like that, like weird shit. I get like offers for like free chairs all the time if I advertise their chairs. But it's like, I got a chair. I don't want to advertise your stuff. At least be willing to hear that. See, I should honestly, if they're really nice about it and they're like, just hit us up, we'll talk. I'm just like always like, that's like time I don't want to use. But I probably should inquire. Then you guys are going to start seeing Critical Role videos where I'm like, this video is presented by Wild Turkey. I'm going to drink this whole bottle right now and show you the effects of alcohol. Like it's going to end up being like an advertisement every video. That's what I'm afraid of. I'll get down like a rabbit hole of like, I'm just used to doing advertisements all the time. We're climbing. What is that? Obfuscation? Is that, am I saying that? Obfuscation? Obfuscation. That's the word. What is that? What word is that? I'll watch a J Shadow Legends. I should honestly, natural 20 for Marisha. I should do a Shadow Legends ad for shits and giggles. Like do like a really wacky one just for fun as like almost like a joke and throw it in my videos. Natural 20 got some whispers for Marisha. But yeah, that'd be like if I really went like all out like a lunatic and then just added it into my videos. That's what a lot of people do. I see they do like a 30, 60-second clip and then just throw it in. Like they'll go, this video is sponsored by, and then it'll like be like, Shadow Legends is this great thing. But the amount of time I've just talked about Shadow Legends, I could have probably got paid $8 million. The funny thing is, all of you know what I'm talking about. So it isn't like I would have introduced you to it. I feel like everyone in their mother knows Shadow Legends. No, I know I haven't been as active in the chat this week. Just chilling and watching the stream. McGuigan, I know you're there. And you're loved. You have a good St. Patrick's Day, McGuigan. I feel like this would be a day you would drink more than others. I just make an excuse that I'm 50% Irish as a reason to drink a little more. Normally, you guys see I drink, but I feel like I was already drunk when I got on the live stream and drank more than I would have drank normally on the live stream. So I'm already like on cloud nine. I will pass out and sleep good. To be honest, you should look up the word because there's no way I could describe it in the mental state I'm in right now. I'll definitely remember it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's obfuscation. If you do, Gamer Sups, I'd finally get one. I just feel a bit weird getting one of their anime girl cups for the public, even though my bottle says I love Uranus. Gamer Sups, I'd finally get one. If you do Gamer Sups, what is that? Gamer Sups. What is it? What's on the horizon? I missed that. Jay gets chat to mob up and destroy him in whatever game he promotes, then use the footage for the ad. Is that what we're running towards on the horizon? Nope, I was going to invite my dad and brother over for a drink, but we have some other things going on right now. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Oxen. We're down to the final 8 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope there's not a lot of boys and girls because we're talking adult things. This is adult time. I hope you're not younger than the age of 10. Is anybody in the chat younger than the age of 10? I hope. I never seen that, but there could be a silent one. My apologies. Abfusation? Is that abfusation? That sounds more properly. Abfusation. Like G Fuel, powdered energy drink. I have had G Fuel. Oh, that's what that is? That's what we're talking about. Gamer Sups is like G Fuel. G Fuel comes in the, like somebody that's a distributor of G Fuel comes in the arcade and gives us free containers all the time. Like, give this to the people in your arcade and tell them to buy G Fuel. We get like every 3 months he comes in. I always get like the new, like they're always sponsoring, like Sonic the Hedgehog had a thing back when the movie came out. I always get like containers for free from this dude. It's like a young college kid that runs around. Stinky halitosis breath. Delicious. Mentally / emotionally or chronologically. To hide or bewilder. Make something unclear or unintelligible. The amount of lead in G Fuel is harmless unless you're pregnant. The lead, like actual lead content. Also, sort of, likes the Traveler. I'm gathering a small army of Traveler followers. All right, I'm digging it. My uncle died this week, so mom went back to Ireland. Not really the mood to celebrate. Damn, man. Sorry to hear. This shot will be in honor of your uncle, my friend. We've saved it. There's 5 minutes left, so we're gonna carry it out, and then we'll do a shot for McGuigan's family. McGuigan, I know I've asked you 500 times. You're like within 5 years of my age, I believe, right? I ask this all the time, and I'm usually wrong, but I feel like you're within 5 years of me. I'm 41, 41 in October, 42 in October, and then I'll be also 43 in October. I'll be every year in October. The amount in G Fuel would have to be 10 times higher because before it's even close to reacting blood toxicity levels. This guy's got a good voice. I dig it. And by this guy, I mean Matt Mercer, but I mean the guy he's doing the voice of. I asked you first. I want the name. You guys know me. I'm big on names. I need me name. Kovac. Korvac. 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 I feel like, have we ever, in anything ever in the life of all of us, heard of Korvac? I feel like Korvac is the name of somebody in something I've seen. Korvac. That, I don't know. I dig the voice. Pissing off folks with pranks. This guy is great. I'm 35. Thanks, guys. I'm all right. My uncle was over 80. So long. So a good long life. I figured you were close. I'm like, I feel like you're within 5 years, give or take. 6 years. But 80, that's pretty good. I was going to say, I feel like you're around my age, and I lost my first uncle last year, and he was 65, I think. 66 maybe, and my dad is 66 now. So shit starts getting scary when they start getting to the 70s. But 80's good. My grandfather, my dad's father, lived to like 88, 89, and most of the people in my dad's family live pretty long. Like usually around 80s is the average. My mom's side, average person, I swear, average person in my mom's family was like 58. Everyone was passed away by 65 in my mom's side. And pretty much most of them were like before 55, like 100% Irish, big drinkers. Everyone smoked, like chain smoking crazy people. I remember when I was a little kid going to those parties, and it was like chain smoking, drinking insanity. And by the time I was like 15, like 80% of them had passed away. And my dad is Italian, and they all are just like leather skin, drink and smoke cigars, and they're like, they live to like 80 to 90 years old on average. CultTraveler.com. I am free from Pizza Hell. Ninja Master, get your ass home. We're going to take a shot. We're done in a minute. 1 minute left. We're getting this nice little talk with Quarterback. 1 minute, guys, for 47 likes. I think we could do it. 1 like per second, and we will achieve the goal. 1 like per second. Let's do it. Let's get going. Pretty high up in the ranks. My family is kind of huge. 13 siblings on my mom's side, 8 on my dad's. Most of them are getting older now. Damn, that's a lot. My mom, smallest family, had one sister who divorced when I was really young and had 2 kids. That was my mom's family. From 15 on, it was my aunt and my 2 cousins. My dad's side, he had 3 brothers and 2 sisters, and every one of them had at least 2 kids, except for one. And those kids already are having kids. There's at least 3, I feel like, 3 babies already. They only started a little while ago. I feel like the oldest is like 4 years old, 5 years old, but they're all pretty young now. But I have 3 cousins who have babies now. 3 different cousins have babies, and they're all younger than me. I'm the second oldest. My brother is the oldest. Oh, we're pausing. We're pausing because he's really talented, and that's the end. But I just watched the clock. My brother is the oldest in the entire family of the cousins. I'm the second oldest, and then other cousins started coming in the picture. My sister's somewhere in the middle, probably at the younger end of the spectrum of all the cousins. But my brother's the oldest. So my parents had the 2 oldest kids before anybody else, and we were both boys. And every male in my dad's family had a boy first. All the women had girls first. Yeah, all the women had girls first. All the men had boys first. My mom's side, they're Irish, but the name is super Scottish, so I don't know. My mom's maiden name was Laux, and her mother's maiden name was Cheek, and both were Irish. Mine is Masters, but Masters was Americanized from Masta Pietro. I've told you guys a bunch of times. My original birth name was super Italian. It was Masta Pietro. And then it was turned to Masta Peter, and then that was just turned completely American into Masters. But I was born a Masters, so I've never changed my name. I was born a Masters, always is. The only one of any of the cousins was my brother. He was born a Master Peter. Oh wait, actually no, a lot of my cousins were born Master Peter, but my brother's the only one in my family that's actually was born a Master Peter. Of like me, my brother, my sister. Me and my sister were born Masters, but that's why it doesn't sound very Irish, because the Irish side was my mom's, and we lost the names. I tried making a family tree years ago. I lost track at 176 people. Holy crap. My brother does that. I think I've mentioned it a bunch of times. Ray, Ray, that's jumped on the chat a bunch of times, does all that ancestry genealogy stuff. He recently, like every now and then, he'll put something together. He'll find a member through some weird thing, or like somebody will bring something up, and it'll be like the missing piece of the puzzle that connects like a whole nother line of the family tree. And most recently, he found out that John Wayne is my mom's 5th cousin or something like that. I could be wrong with the specifics, but I'm pretty sure he said that John Wayne, the actor John Wayne, is my mom's 5th cousin. Now, it's a joke because, I mean, it's not a joke, it's real. But if you look at like SNL skits and stuff, they just had History of the World Part 2, where they literally joke about this, how like 80% of people deep down somewhere are related to Genghis Khan because he raped and pillaged half the world or whatever the hell it is. So at some point, everyone's related to somebody, I guess, further down the line. But I feel like John Wayne is an interesting one because he wasn't that long ago. John Wayne was like less than 100 years ago. So I feel like that's pretty cool. I know Ulysses S. Grant was actually somebody that was closely related to me, because I remember as a child, even before Ancestry and my brother did all this stuff, I remember my mom saying that Ulysses S. Grant was like very closely related to like one of my aunts or something like that. But Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter now. I bet you do. I bet you a lot of you don't even. Well, actually, no. Most of you probably do know. I was gonna say younger people, like I'm talking like teenagers and stuff like that. A lot of people might not even know who Ulysses S. Grant is. I feel like presidents of old aren't really as held up or held in high esteem as they were back in the day. I feel like back in the day, you learned songs and you honored every president from George Washington on. It was like you. I remember in school we always had like President's Day and we had to pick them and do reports and research. I feel like nowadays, like if you were a president further than 50 years ago, like we really don't care. Or like no one really, or if anything, they hate them or something for something way back in time. But Jimmy Carter is pretty much the oldest president I can remember even being a part of anything in recent memory. And he is already probably like 40. I barely remember him. So he was probably like 30 years ago. Everyone is related to those two. Yeah, like Genghis Khan and so many. What was the other big one? There was Genghis Khan. There was the one I mentioned. There was some other one too, but it was like everybody was related to him. One of the presidents. It was I think was it Franklin? Was it Benjamin Franklin? I know he wasn't a president, but one of the people that signed the Declaration of Independence or a president or someone like Ben Franklin, someone of that timeline, I feel like was one of these people that it was like related to everybody because he had like basically wasn't a good guy. Let's just say that. Deep down, he probably wasn't the greatest person. Charlemagne is another one. Got to love the Emerald Isle. Too small. Thank God for Canada. Charlemagne, yeah, I saw Charlemagne. Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain is like he just hooked up with a lot of willing women. Wilt Chamberlain has a book. I've talked about this before. I think it's Wilt Chamberlain. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Wilt Chamberlain wrote a book on the fact that he had had sex with over 10,000 women and then lost count or something like that. It was something along the lines. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was in the book. And this book came out like a long ass time ago. And Wilt Chamberlain is still alive. Is it? No, he can't. Is he still alive? I think he is. I don't know. I forget old timers like that. There's so many of them. But I'm pretty sure he wrote a book where he talks about how he lost count after like 10,000. That's insanity that the dude even has the energy to talk about it. It was Jefferson. Okay, Jefferson, you're right. Thomas Jefferson was the guy. Franklin did get around. It was Thomas Jefferson, I believe. I think that is right. He was the president in the Wild Wild West. Everyone was related to one of those. Really sad about Carter. I hope he has. Oh, shit. Did something happen to Jimmy Carter? Really sad about Carter. I hope the last few weeks are peaceful. I didn't even know something happened to Jimmy Carter. I saw him in a movie the other day. They had an old movie where it might have been one of the Naked Guns, but I can't remember exactly. It was a movie where they had Jimmy Carter, but it wasn't Jimmy Carter. It was like footage taken, and I know they do that in one of the Naked Guns, but I can't remember if that was it for sure. Either way, I just happened to see Jimmy Carter, and I was like, oh, I haven't heard about him in a while. What the hell happened to Jimmy Carter? My high school boyfriend just texted me. She's in town and needs a drinking buddy. Gotta go. Night, y'all. Amy France, have fun. Say hello to your friend because obviously she knows me being as famous as I am. Have fun. We're going to sign off right after we take the shot. In honor of McGuigan. Well, not in honor, but in memory of McGuigan's. Well, I guess it's an honor too. In memory of McGuigan's uncle. Shot to close out St. Patrick's Day. And the live stream for Friday. But we're going to say, we're going to go through, we're going to shout everybody out. It's getting late. I see the viewers are dropping off. So cheers, everybody. That'll definitely put me to bed. That'll be like 2 shots in the live stream, 6 seltzers. I took 2 wild turkey shots before the live stream. I'll probably sleep nicely. Home safe and sound, Ninja. We're going to smoke for you. Ninja got the cheers. Okay, Ninja got the cheers. Not boyfriend. Oh, did I say my bad. Boyfriend, best friend. Did I say boyfriend? My bad. I saw B. Oh, because it said BF. I guess I just assumed boyfriend. I know you're married. That now thinking back to it, that makes perfect sense. I apologize, David. David France. I apologize. That didn't like in my head. It just like I just read it as what it was. That would be very bad if you went out with your ex boyfriend who's in town. Never. So let's smoke first. We're gonna hit the radiators. Amy, if you're still around, we're smoking the radiator in honor of your loving husband and perfect marriage, and the fact that you are going to have drinks with your lovely best friend from what was it? High school, college? I don't remember, but it was a school. It was definitely a school. We're going to have a smoke. If she already left, then Amy, you are in our memory. Radiators. Jay, have a great week, bud. I'll try to make some Sundays live. Yes, guys, those of you, let's have a little rundown. In case you weren't here earlier, we're having a Patreon hour. That won't even be an hour because that's all that's left to the break. Then after the break is only an hour and 5 minutes. So we will have a very short live stream next week. We'll see if we hit 50 likes in that short a time. We didn't last time it was that short. But as far as the rest of the week, we will get Talks Mocking out tomorrow. We are going to do the day-long live stream on Sunday. So being as there'll be a Patreon hour, maybe we'll leave it at that because the only thing we're really missing is a part. And we've had 20-minute parts or less than that. I don't know. We'll see how we go when we get there. But we have Sunday coming up. As for now, we have tomorrow Talks Machina. Sunday, we're doing the kill box and whatever else it was that the dude was talking about. I cannot remember for the life of me every time I think of it. But those will be Sunday, and then Sunday we'll talk more if something else has changed. But for now, we do have a Patreon hour coming out for those of you over there. Amy France is still here laughing her ass off. I'm going to go through the rundown. Amy France, Knuckin' Futz, the Dude JB, my moderator, as well as Lisa Pocky. I thank you both. And Michael. Michael, who as of last week or the week before, is officially a moderator as well. Daniel O'Day, clever name I made previously. Malamute, McGuigan, Colvin, Ninja Master, who has gotten home safe and sound and is ready for bed or 500 beers, whatever you prefer. Who else? Oh, there's a huge gap of people I've already named. I said Amy France, Michael McGuigan, Daniel O'Day. I might have said everybody up to now. Shane Barron. I see Leading Blind. How you doing? Your brain is slowing down. Good night, all. Oh, Leading Blind went too bad. Had a little too much to drink on St. Patrick's Day, but it's all in good fun. I hope you're all right tomorrow, my friend. Amelia, Emily, Mary. I'm gonna Surge 2200. I think I'm gonna call it there because I went pretty deep in. If I missed you, say what's up. We will say goodnight. I'm trying to think of who else I saw. I didn't see Little Paramonster. But I said, like, I'll notice when I don't see people. I didn't see Callisto. I didn't see Little Paramonster. Vero G was here earlier. I didn't see Forrest the Runner. I like to shout people out, though, even when they're not here, just because they're like family in the chat. 500 Radiators is more like it. Ninja, you enjoy yourself. Malamute, the dude. Beep, beep. I'll talk to the dude on Patreon. We'll figure it out. Tomorrow Talks Machina, you'll see a update for what we're doing on Sunday, but definitely on Sunday around 12 or 1 o'clock, we'll be doing something. Check it out. If not,